The RoCo Radio Game of the Week will start in 2 minutes. The Reidsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center pregame show as we get you ready for Rockingham County hosting Northeast Guilford. Will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Tonight's broadcast, Northeast Guilford and Rockingham County, will start in 1 minute. The Reidsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center pregame show will start in 30 seconds. Playoff hopes. An undefeated home record at Cougar Pride Stadium this season. A chance for back-to-back campaigns of playoff football for Rockingham County for the first time since 2010 and 2011. For the Rockingham County Cougars, senior night means everything as they take on the Northeast Guilford Rams in a key mid-state 3A matchup near the end of the regular season. It's the Rams facing the Cougars on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Our Friday night coverage of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart, or our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home in Reidsville, 1635 Freeway Drive. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for a fast and friendly meal, fast and friendly service, and an all-American cuisine. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. Tonight's game is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987, providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. The RoCo Radio Game of the Week is made possible thanks to support from our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion and broadcasts, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv, your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County. For a full list of programming and to watch live, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Impex Chevrolet GMC at 2009 Barnes Street in Reidsville. When you're on the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, look for the difference at Impex Chevrolet GMC, where we have an unbeatable selection and world-class service. Choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. And with our big city selection and small-town hospitality, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC at 2009 Barnes Street or at ImpexChevroletGMC.com. We now take you inside the press box at Cougar Pride Stadium and get you ready for Week 10 of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Here's the Reidsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center pregame show. Welcome into Cougar Pride Stadium, RoCo Radio, the Game of the Week. Joe Dexter and David Woods as Rockingham County at 5-3. Host Northeast Guilford at 4-4, 3-2 in the conference for both teams. Glad to have you along this Friday night, senior night here at Cougar Pride Stadium. 14 seniors recognized on the field for the Rockingham County football squad. A team, David, in a similar position that we saw last year. This is a team that got 7 wins, and it started that playoff push, especially in this week.
So is it deja vu all over again? Yeah. Do we get to see another good one like we did last year?
Last year, a 5-point ball game came down to the wire, and I expect that we could possibly see that tonight.
Absolutely. I think we could, especially with, we getting Luke Strittmeyer back tonight. So that'll be a big help for Rockingham's offense.
For the Cougars, bouncing up back from a 70-0 loss to Dudley last week. But you look at the game before that, a big win over High Point Central, 42-0. The offense really rolled, season highs in passing yards and season highs in rushing yards in that competition. Tonight, I think that running game, you got to control the ground against this Northeast Guilford squad that it wants to have the football because they've got a bunch of athletes on the perimeter.
And they do, man. You're looking at Ashton Timberlake. You're looking at Aaron Tate, and he could do everything. Aaron Tate, I was looking at his stats, and I'm like, man, what can he not do? Can he kick a field goal? Well, let's throw that one in there. So he's 2 for 3 for passing. He's got 37 catches receiving for 711 yards and 6 touchdowns. And he can also run the ball, too, as well, with another 10 carries for 62. So he's going to be a big threat for Northeast Guilford tonight.
It's the Reidsville Chamber of Commerce pregame show. Tonight's broadcast of your pregame coverage is brought to you by the Reidsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center at 140 South Scale Street in downtown Reidsville. The Chamber has served as an advocate of the local community since 1914 and always aims for the betterment of Team Reidsville. And the Reidsville Visitor Center is the place to find information, brochures, maps, visitor guides, and information on what the great city of Reidsville and surrounding area has to offer. At the Reidsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center, our goal is to help you grow your business and connect you and your business to the people, resources, and businesses that make our area the best place to call home. So, for me, it's pretty simple offensively for Rockingham County. Number two. Luke Stripmeyer. I think you bring him back into the fold. He's been gone for 4 games. I'm sure he's anxious to run the football and run that option offense. I'd love to see it.
Well, I like him. I do. But my player of the game to watch tonight is baby brother, little Bryant, Malachi. I think he's going to be a big help for Rockingham tonight. I think his speed will really do some good as far as for the offense goes tonight, because they're really going to match up against some very athletic team, a very athletic team from Northeast Guilford. So I think that's my player to watch tonight. So I like Luke Stripmeyer. I think he's going to come back. He's going to really let this offense flow really good tonight. But I like Malachi Bryan. I feel like I got the script tonight. I think something big's going to happen with him.
Here we go, broadcasters again, talking about the offense, talking about this offense, and this is a team, a defensive-laden team that's only given up 13 points per game against, and if you don't count some of those major blowout wins, it's 13 points per game. And you look at what they've done, 25 points given up to teams outside of Reidsville, Dudley, Eastern, Guilford. So you take those 3 out, those 3 blowout games, they've only given up 25 points total this year.
Wow. That is amazing. That is really amazing. And that's what you get. That's what coaching right there. That's very good coaching. That's very good defensive coaching. And I think we'll see that again tonight. I think we're going to see a really close ball game, because this is going to matter tonight, especially with the playoffs coming up and the RPI rankings. You got, you got Northeast Guilford that's sitting at 37 in the RPI, and then you got Rockingham sitting at number 23 right now. So it could be it's going to be a really close one.
The final game of the season here at home for Rockingham County, at least in the regular season, 4-0 at home, looking to stretch that mark to 5-0 this season here at Cougar Pride Stadium. And the big part of it is that defense the last 2 years. They're also looking to make the playoffs back-to-back years for the first time since 2010 and 2011. 11 opponents last 2 seasons have been held to 2 scores or less by this defense. 4 shutouts over the last 2 regular seasons. 8 one-score or less games over the last 2 seasons. That's the defense and the stand that we're expecting to see tonight against this Northeast Guilford Rams squad. Coach Doug Robertson also looking for win number 120 in his career. We'll see if he can get that tonight. We hear from head coach Doug Robertson on your Reidsville Chamber of Commerce pregame show. It's a Reidsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center pregame show. We're joined with head coach Doug Robertson. Coach, tonight a big game, senior night. This is a game with playoff implications.
Absolutely. We feel like our back's against the wall, their back's against the wall. Whoever comes out and sets the tone early that wants to win this game the worst and executes the best will win.
Your first senior class here at Rockingham County, what do they mean to you?
Well, I think they're the foundation of what I'm trying to do, and I think they're an extension of what Coach Baker was trying to do here, and is trying to build a winning culture. So they're I always kind of say they're the founding fathers of the program. They have to set the tempo for what comes in the future. And like I told them before we left the locker room for warm-ups, they'll never forget this night. And I didn't forget my senior night, and they won't forget theirs.
What was the message this week getting prepared for Northeast?
I told them, it's basically a win or go home type of game. Your back's against the wall, how are you going to respond? Are you going to come out and fight for what you want, or are you going to come out and lay down and be ready for the season to be over? And I think we'll see early what team we got, and obviously coming back from a tough loss.
Coach, you get Luke back tonight. How's that feel for you guys? Just not even just on the field, but just to have that emotional leadership.
I would say you said it. He's a calming presence on defense and offense. He plays both sides, and at quarterback, he obviously brings a calming sense to our offense, where we thought we were starting to kick it in gear before he got hurt. And then on defense, he knows where everybody needs to line up and gets us in the right place. So he's kind of the quarterback of both sides. So he's obviously big for us.
What do you see on tape from Northeast? They got a lot of skilled players that are talented.
Yeah, they're very athletic. Throw it around everywhere. So you got to be in position. And if you're not in position, you can get in a lot of trouble. And they're going to make big plays on you. So we got to keep everything in front of us. They're going to catch balls, make tackles in space, and let's play the next play. And I think if you do that, you open the opportunity for them to make a mistake. And that's what we hope for.
Coach, good luck tonight and the rest of the season.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
That's head coach Doug Robertson here on your Reidsville Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center pregame show as we get you ready for kickoff. It is Northeast Guilford and Rockingham County, Week 10 of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week coming up just a bit. In just a bit, we'll have your pregame show from Reidsville as Andrews and Reidsville battle in Week 10 senior night as well at Community Stadium. Tonight, McMichael is hosting Walkertown as well. So some big implication games throughout the area as well. Moorhead with tough competition. We could very well see 3 teams in the playoffs when it comes time.
We could for sure. This RPI stuff, it gets me confusing all the time. I mean, I don't know.
It's too much math.
It's too much math.
We're taking our socks off, our shoes are off.
It's too much math
It
for me.
smells up here in the press box. Sorry about it.
I'm not sure how it's going to work out as far as for Moorhead and North Forsyth tonight. I know Moorhead, I feel like, has to win that game. And then next week really won't matter. I think they'll be in. As for Rockingham goes, I really feel like they need to win this game tonight. And maybe next week wouldn't really matter as far as against Atkins. I think if they win tonight, they're in. So if Moorhead and Rockingham win tonight, they're both in, and we're going to see Reidsville, Moorhead, and Rockingham in the playoffs this year.
You know how I know it's gotten serious up in here?
How's that?
David Woods' hands are moving. They're all over the place trying to explain this piece goes here and this piece goes there.
So I'm going full Nick Saban. I'm going to go ahead and use my hands while I'm talking.
We'll figure it out. It won't be till week number 12, but we'll figure it out. We got postseason coverage coming on RoCo Radio as well, and next week we've got coverage for you to wrap up the regular season. As we take you down to the field, the Cougar Pride Marching Band for the Star Spangled Banner here tonight. The solo guitar performance with the band behind that band member. Try and get a name for you for the Star Spangled Banner here tonight.
That was a good performance.
That was really good.
I like that.
Week 10 high school football coverage, RoCo Radio, just about 8 minutes away from kickoff as we get you ready for Rockingham County and Northeast Guilford. Northeast Guilford 4-4 in the year, 3-2. We take a look at this series since 2014, a 9-7 overall record for Northeast Guilford. But the Cougars have won 4 straight in this matchup, so they'll look to continue that streak.
I'm going to tell you what, partner, just that last year's game, that was an absolute battle. And we're sitting there, we fighting over one window trying to figure out who's going to see what.
Forgot about that. Now we're in the friendly confines of Cougar Pride Stadium, thankfully. We were in a tight confines, a sardine can. But we got the game. We broadcasted the game.
Hey, we do what we got to do.
And we grew a little bit of love for each other.
We did. Wow, here we go. Here we go.
A close game, a 5-point ball game last year. As both teams getting ready to be introduced on the field here shortly. For the Cougars offensively, you'll see 8 pass plays per game this year and 31 rush plays. So we'll look for that rushing offense led by Luke Strittmeyer, who returns after missing 4 games in the middle of the season. You know it's about time when you hear this playing.
I mean, oh man, let's not talk about the ACC in football right now. It's pretty rough.
Talk about Conference USA?
Let's not talk about that either. Good day. I mean, well, I got Carolina sitting at the bottom of the barrel right now. I got Liberty, my team, getting beat by Kennesaw State, their first win ever. Oh man,
I don't think there's a bottom at that barrel for UNC right now.
It's been a rough football season, but hey, we still got high school, we still got Rockingham, we still got Moorhead, we still got Reidsville. That's the right side of things, you know what? You always got to look at the bright side of things.
Look at the bright side of things. For the Rams of Northeast Guilford, led by first-year head coach Paris Baxter, a former safety at Winston-Salem State, a coach at Catawba. He coached corners last year there. He's got some experience at Ben L. Smith and Glenn as well in his first year. For your Cougars, led by first-year head coach Doug Robertson, but well experienced in his time across the Triad. A 44-21 record at Eastern Guilford, a 37-8 record at Reidsville, a 16-8 record at Thomasville. Looking for win number 120 of his career, 119-74 overall.
Can we officially call him the GOAT?
The GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
One of the GOATs.
He's definitely the GOAT.
Number 17, Reyes de la Cruz. Number 31, Diego.
So the captain's being introduced at the middle of the field.
Toby Brooks. Number 56, Michael Moore. Number 58, Hunter Underwood. Number 88, Caleb Short. Number 99, Henrik Bjorkheim. For Northeast Guilford,
Jackson Hester,
number 1, Gordon Wilson.
Ashton Timberlake,
number 5, Ashton Timberlake. Number 8,
Tristan
Jackson
Tucker.
Hester. Number 14, Tristan Tucker.
And Gordon Wilson
So
are the captains for Northeast Guilford.
I've already won the MVP for tonight. I'm just going to go ahead and say that now.
Wait, whoa.
You know, so
it's early.
So I did. I won the MVP tonight. So what I did is I passed off my Northeast Guilford roster to our main man over here. I let him use it. I let him have it. So, hey, MVP goes to me, David Woods.
The captains for your Rockingham County Cougars, James Grossi's out there, the only player out with the other captains, but the whole senior squad, all 13-plus Gross, out there on the field for the Cougars. As we get ready to find out how this game will start. Northeast will receive to start this game. All right, so do you have any predictions across the board of all the games taking place? What do you think is going to Reidsville Andrews? Any thoughts in that one? Player of the week, by the way, last week, Jariel Cobb. We didn't give him as much love as we needed to. We did during the broadcast, but 5 touchdowns, saved a score from Walkertown by stripping the ball on a big man rumble to the end zone.
Well, I think as far as tonight, as far as Reidsville and TW Andrews, I think Reidsville rolls. I think it's probably going to be 50-something to
Northeast
nothing.
Guilford has won the toss and elected to receive the opening kickoff.
Knock on wood. I'm going to go ahead and say Moorhead beats North Forsyth.
Ooh,
A very close battle.
very close.
I think it's going to be very close. And for the grand finale, I think Rockingham wins in a very close one tonight.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm going to say, 21-14. You like that? 21-14.
That's the window I'm in right now.
Yeah, 21-14. I think it's going to be a very tight race. I think Rockingham is really, their run game is going to be back to where it needs to be with Luke Strittmatter back. I think they're going to really control the ball tonight. And I think defensively what needs to happen with Rockingham is they need to bring the house on Tristan Tucker tonight, the quarterback. So he's not a threat to run. He's got a good arm. But under pressure, when you bring pressure against him, he has a hard time setting his feet. And when he does, he's thrown 9 touchdowns, don't get me wrong, but he's also thrown 9 interceptions. So that's what we need to do. We need to get to him early and often and get to the backfield.
That's your keys to the game. Brought to you by David Woods in the Greensboro Auto Center at 3800 Burlington Road in Greensboro. Come experience a new way to buy your next vehicle at Greensboro Auto Center, where car shopping is made easy with a vast selection of new and used cars, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Our service center is also here to help serve you with oil changes, tire rotations, brake inspections, and anything else to extend the longevity of your auto investment. Greensboro Auto Center, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. And find us online, gsoauto.com, as the Cougars make their way to the sidelines here near side, just moments away from kickoff. The Cougars in their black home uniforms, gray numbering and lettering with white trim. The black helmets.
So I was going to say, partner, in the comments, Melita, see, Melita's got the script too.
She knows what
I'm talking about.
Man alive.
Oh, I need to borrow that. I'll go down and ask him if I can borrow that. You think I can make some noise with that, partner?
Cougars will be without Brady Ross tonight.
We'll
see how the Cougars defense adjusts, a big part defensively and offensively.
Special teams as well. Special teams, that will take a little bit of a hit.
Tate and Timberlake set to return for Northeast Guilford. The kick will go right to left.
All right, partner, we clocked in. We're ready to go to work. Let's do
Punch it
it.
in. 12 minutes on the clock, nothing score. Henrik Bjorkheim sets the kick. High end over end will go nowhere near those 2 returners. Oh! The ball is dropped at the 30-yard line, picked up by Timberlake at the 25 and brought down just in front of the 30, about the 28.
Man, he got me excited already. Even 2 seconds in.
Northeast Guilford led at quarterback by Tristan Tucker, 103 for 179, a 57% completion percentage this year. With 9 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, 1,319 yards. The guy to watch on offense, number 7, Aaron Tate, with several D1 offers, 711 receiving yards. He lines up here near side.
So you're going to see this. What they're going to do is they're going to motion a man. That's going to be kind of like eye candy. So they're going to motion him. I've seen a lot of that as far as in the film goes. Yep, here we go.
Here comes Timberlake, motions into the backfield to the far side slot. Shotgun formation. Tucker takes and hands it off. Stopped after a gain of a couple by the Cougars defense up front. Good initial pressure. A decent run for Corden Wilson.
I'll tell you what I do like about Northeast Guilford's offense is they are not scared to throw it deep. They will throw it a ton, and they will try to light you up on the scoreboard, and they have the receivers to do it.
The top rusher, just 251 yards. That's Trey Alexander for this Northeast Guilford offense. There, it's David's favorite, Mike Leach-esque.
Absolutely.
3 receivers near side, single receiver far side, and a jump forced by Tucker at quarterback.
So honestly, it does look like kind of like what Mike Leach does. So he'll have crossers that you're underneath. He'll have hitches, and he'll have that deep man, especially on the outside. So it does kind of remind me of the Mike Leach offense a little bit. But you will see a lot of things out of Northeast. You're going to see some 5 wide. You're going to see some trips to your right and left. They're going to motion a lot of guys. Like I said, eye candy. You're going to see some split back, a little bit of everything.
Tate far side for the Northeast Guilford offense. Tucker in the gun. Alongside him is Wilson. On the far side, 3 receivers bunched up near side at the 40-yard line. 10:54 to play here in the first quarter. First offensive drive of the game. Nothing score. Short motion for Timberlake. He'll fall back into the slot. Now everybody will step off the line to get the new play call from the sidelines. Shotgun formation, time to throw. Intercepted, picked up by the Cougars. Far sideline to the 10-yard line. Brought down just in front of them at 15. Christian De La Cruz with the interception. Interception number 9 on the year for this defense.
And see, I knew, like, so what Tristan Tucker does, and, you know, which can be fixed. What he does sometimes is he stares down the receivers, and he doesn't, you know, look at different receivers as far as, you know, the offense goes. But that was a big turnover right there for Rockingham.
So welcome back to the field offensively. Luke Strittmeyer at quarterback. 2 backs in the backfield for the Cougars. After the turnover, Strittmeyer hands off right up the middle. Big run and a good gain. Just going to be off the far side hash to number 14. Christian De La Cruz.
Number 14, Christian De La Cruz.
I'll tell you what I like about Luke Strittmeyer, man, he, like Coach said, he's just a calm in presence. It's like he was built for this offense right here.
Single receiver near side, big up front, a wingman, and a handoff to Chandler. Chandler breaks 1 tackle, still streaming to the 5-yard line on that far side hash. That should be enough for a first down. I'll move the chains. So Cougars in scoring territory for the first time tonight, with the ball for the first time after the interception.
So what you're going to see with Northeast Guilford, they're going to be playing a 4-3 defense tonight. You're going to see a little mixture. They're going to have some linebackers come down.
Walker near side at receiver. Ross on the far side. I'm sorry, make that Thomas on the far side.
Hey.
Made it off near the goal line.
Very close.
Christian Cruz, the ball carrier. Brought down close to the goal line. Just short. Second down and goal for the Cougars.
And goal for the Cougars. Thomas at receiver near side. Strittmeyer looks to the wristband. 2 backs behind him. Single receiver near side and a single receiver far side. Snap goes to Strittmeyer. Near the goal line. We wait for the call, and it's going to be short again. 3rd down and goal. Well, I just want to scream Sandy Cross General Merchandise score.
I'm telling you, you're getting ready to right
Punch
here.
It in right here.
I think what they're going to do right here, well, okay, let's call a timeout first, and then we'll talk about it.
Timeout on the field, 8:49 to play here in the first quarter. Nothing score. Cougars with the football after a turnover on the first drive for Northeast Guilford, an interception for Christian De La Cruz.
So they've got them right now on their right hash, so that's going to give them the left side of the field. I think what they're going to do, they're lulling them to sleep right now. They're getting that dive man just enough attention, and what they're going to do, I think it's going to be a pitch right here, or either a Luke Strittmeyer touchdown.
I like
Let's
that.
go ahead and call the script.
Call.
You want to? Let's do it.
Hey, if that happens, we got to say in unison, Sandy Cross General Merchandise Store.
If that happens, I'm going to open up my Bacon Ranch peanuts.
Oh no,
my Clover Valley, and I'm going to go ahead.
Those are going to smell wonderful.
I'm going to go
in the
ahead and
press
eat
box.
1 or 2.
Just wonderful.
And my RC Cola right here. Come on, man.
Ranch and bacon peanuts. We've reached a new low.
Brought to you by Dollar General.
3rd down and goal. Right at the goal line for the Cougars. 2 backs in the backfield. Handed off. Strittmeyer.
Is he in?
Gets it in. A Sandy Cross General Merchandise score. It was Jake Chandler. Yep, it's the senior. Chandler with the score. Averaging 6.4 yards per carry. Just needed 0.4 about on that one for the touchdown. 8:43 to play here in the first quarter. 6-0 lead for the Cougars here on senior night. Jackson Ray set to kick the extra point. It's good. 7-0 lead, 8:43 to play here in the first quarter.
Tell you what, they didn't do anything, out of the ordinary. All they did was just give it to the dive man each and every time down the field. Easy score.
And touchdown and our broadcast brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Rockingham County community in Sandy Cross area of Rockingham County, plus our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community. Celebrating our 36th anniversary, stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your Niece's Sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. End over end kick is to the 25-yard line. Return by Northeast Guilford, near side to the middle of the field. And several special teamers for the Cougars bring the return man down at the 26.
Northeast Guilford takes over first and 10.
Northeast Guilford, their second drive, they take over. After the interception on the first drive from Tucker, interception number 10 on the year. And interception number 9 for the Rockingham County defense. David, this defense, you just look at the numbers, 46 tackles for loss, 8 sacks, 9 interceptions now, 20 QB hurries on the season.
And I feel like that's what they need to do with Tucker tonight, too. As long as you get him rushing a little bit, it's going to be good things for Rockingham tonight.
Handed off, a gain of 3 off the far side edge for Wilson. Set up second down and 7.
3-yard gain. Second down.
Wilson been the primary back tonight. Trey Alexander leads the team in rushing yards, number 4. We have yet to see him in the backfield for Northeast Guilford. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Second down and 7, 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for your Cougars. Shotgun snap, takes, looking far side, deep throw, jumping upward, and incomplete, intended for Tate. What great coverage out there by Eli Ward.
Number 6,
Eli Ward was draped all over the man with several D1 offers and did it cleanly. Nice coverage on the deep throw from Tucker.
I'm going to tell you what right there. If that ain't perfect coverage, I don't know what is. I mean, that's what you want to see in a cornerback guarding a receiver going deep especially. You want him toe-to-toe, turn it around, looking for the football, and he had it in his hands. They just stripped it right out.
Open backfield for Tucker. Shotgun formation. Looks like some pressure might be dialed up by the Cougar defense.
Like the Cougars are come out in a cover 2.
Timberlake in motion, works his way to the far side slot. 5 receivers set. 3 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side, and a flag. Well, it's got
to be delay game, right?
There's double zeros on the play clock. I believe the key for this defense too, David, is shutting down those big plays. If they can do that, they can control this game.
And I'm telling you, man, they are not scared to throw deep at all. They will probably do it 3/4 of the time tonight if they could.
Tate in the slot near side. 5 receivers set. Third down and 7. 7:46 to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for the Cougars. A big third down.
5 wide.
Time to throw. Far side again. This time it's Timberlake wide open with the catch to the 20-yard line, to the 10, to the goal line, untouched. Northeast Guilford scored to match Rockingham County.
There it is.
Ashton Timberlake last year had 4 receptions, 43 yards, and a touchdown against Rockingham County. Add one this year to his total of 6, now 7 on the season. And a 1-point ball game just like that.
Oh, man, it couldn't get any better, though. You know what? For the past 2 weeks, we've been calling slobber knockers. We might as well add a third one.
That's right. Line drive, extra point is good.
Extra points up and good.
So we're all knotted 7-7 here in the first, 7:32 to play.
While you got a little break in the action, check out the concession stand located just behind the press box. All kinds of food.
Reminder, if you're looking to find the Reidsville GOTW Andrews game, we have that coverage for you on Facebook, facebook.com/Radio Rockingham with Jay Remy and Jonathan Hatley, senior night
Our
as well
man
at
Hallie was in there
Stadium.
commenting.
Oh, what's up, Hatley? I didn't even see that. So here we go. Let's see what the Rockingham County offense does with a full field. Their first score off an interception inside Northeast Guilford territory, inside the 20. They're able to march in, get to the goal line after 3 plays. A touchdown run for the senior Jake Chandler.
Let's see who can fill the hole for Brady Ross tonight, because he's a big part of this special teams return team right here. I mean, this is the last time we seen him against Eastern Guilford, right?
Yep.
And that's one thing. He was just steamrolling. He had over probably at least 250 yards in return yardage.
Far side is Thomas to return. Near side, I believe, is Malachi.
That is Malachi. That's my man.
Here comes the kick, end over end, far side. It goes in the hands of Thomas. Looks for space. He's got room middle. Near the 35, brought down just in front of it to the 34-yard line for this Rockingham County offense, averaging 155 yards per game. 112 yards on the ground, 43 in the air, just one game with over 100 yards passing this season. That came 2 weeks ago against High Point Central. Luke Strittmeyer in the gun, 2 backs behind him. 2 receivers near side. One of those is Reidsville, who's in motion as the wingman near side. Sets up block for Bryant. Nice run up the gut, lowers his shoulder, moving laterally to the 40-yard line. 8 of 5, second down and 5. You'll take that.
This is who I think can really be an impact player for this team tonight. I really think Malachi can really have a breakout game, and I really think he will, especially, with the Northeast defense.
Thomas lines up at receiver near side. It's a 3-receiver set, 2 backs in the backfield. Behind the quarterback, Strittmeyer. Motion man is Rakestraw, works his way to the wing near side. Same play, a run for Bryant. It's only going to be a gain of about 1, but it will set up a 3rd down and management. Be 3rd down and about 3. Just in front of the 40-yard line at the 41. In front of midfield, the Cougars move right to left. Glad to have you along. First quarter, 6:25 to play, 7-7 ball game. Strittmeyer sets. 3-receiver set. Waits for the snap. Takes, hands off. Wide open space for Bryant. Gets to the first down marker. Great one. I'll take that.
I'm telling you,
3 yards in a cloud of dust every time.
Absolutely. I just think he can go toe-to-toe and match with the athleticism with Northeast Guilford tonight, man. He's really going to be that guy. Him and Jake Chandler, oh, man.
Right now, that offensive line is giving just enough room to gain some yardage. That's going to open up if they keep working this. 5:57 to play now here in the first quarter. Second drive for the Cougars. On 1st and 10, Strittmeyer hands off Chandler. Looks for the end-around play. He gets to the 50-yard line. Nice spin move. Brought down just in front of that 50-yard line by several Rams. It'll be a nice gain, though. 1st and 10 to 2nd down and 6.
So one thing that Northeast Guilford does a little that we really don't see too often is they have 2 defensive ends that pretty much stand up and come right at you. They're not down in the stance. They're not doing anything crazy. They're pretty much standing up, and then boom, they're coming.
Rakestraw in motion. Works his way to the far side wing from receiver near side. Handed off the middle again. This time Chandler just plows through for a first down. Senior missed time early in the season. 24 carries, 153 yards coming to this one, averaging 6 per carry. That one moves the chains. 1st and 10 past midfield to the 44.
And if I'm Rockingham, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. Just take your time.
Different look here. Single back in the backfield alongside Strittmeyer is Bryant. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. go end around on the far side. Bryant with speed. Far side hash. Gets the first down. Tripped up just a bit, or else he would have had all green.
Tripped up after a gain of 10, but it's enough for a first down for the Cougars.
Move it to the 25-yard line for your Cougars. 7-7 ball game. It's a first down brought to you by One Way Cafe at Osborne Baptist Church in Eden. Join us for delicious coffee and fresh made-to-order food Monday through Friday from 11 to 2. One Way Cafe, helping people love Jesus and everyone else. So Bryant with the first down, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers near side, single receiver far side. It's Rakestraw from the slot up to the wingman position to block on the run. A nice solid run. That offensive line gets the lead push. And it gains 5 for the tailback.
Number 32.
On the carry for Malachi Bryant.
Gain of 5, second down.
How about sophomore Gage Edwards on that play?
Man,
this number 70 on the line. He just took 2 guys, pushed them forward.
That's all they're doing, right? They're just right now. The defensive ends from Northeast they're kind of over pursuing a little bit, so that's giving us some holes to break through with this running game.
2nd and 5. Rakestraw in on the motion. Hand it off again. Slight delay, and Chandler gets it near the first down mark. Will be just short.
Number 4, Jake Chandler, the ball carrier.
Nice gain on 2nd down, makes it 3rd down.
3rd down for the Cougars.
And about 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see, Northeast maybe later on in the game they'll start stacking the box a little bit. But if they don't, man, this might be a great running night for Rockingham.
One thing we know, if they stack the box, we know Coach Robertson will adjust. 3rd down. Chandler, hesitation move.
First
Stutter
down.
step and a first down. Past the 25, near the 20-yard line. Mark it at the 22.
Gain of 4, good enough for a first down for the Cougars.
7-7 ball game. 3 minutes to play, first quarter. Cougars got a score from Jake Chandler on a short touchdown run at the goal line after an interception in Northeast Guilford territory on the first drive for the Rams from Christian De La Cruz near the 20-yard line. Now near the 20 now offensively. 2 backs in the backfield. Fake the take. It's an option play. Stripmiter pitches it out here near side. Chandler with the stiff arm to the 15-yard line and brought down after a decent gain. We're seeing the playbook mixed up a lot here. Like it.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, man. Uh-oh.
Number 4, Jake Chandler.
Chandler come up limping just a little bit.
6, 2nd down for the Cougars.
De La Cruz will check in for him in the backfield.
I'm going to tell you, it's a tale between these 2 offenses from Northeast and Rockingham. It's kind of like Jekyll and Hyde right now. One runs the ball. Let's see. After this play, I'll tell you a little bit.
Shotgun formation, handed off again. De La Cruz. Just the middle of the field. Open grass. Just short.
So as a team with
he'll get the first down, I think.
So as a team with Upchurch and Stripmiter and a couple other guys. So as a team, they're 31-63. They've thrown it 63 times this year. And now, as far as the running goes, there's 250 carries as a team. 63 times throwing and 250 carries rushing.
Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Here comes the pressure from Northeast Guilford on the blitz. Run up the middle, decent gain. Yeah, that averages out to 8 pass plays per game and 31 rush plays per game.
I'm going to tell you what, if it keeps on, they're probably going to go from 250 tonight to 300. They're probably going to have 50 carries and no throwing whatsoever. They ain't have to throw the ball.
There's no need to, exactly.
No.
Clock inside, 1:30 now. 1 minute, 12 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 7-7 ball game. Cougars look to move the chains on 2nd down inside the 10. Move that chains to a touchdown. Rakestraw moves off the line, will motion to the slot far side. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side for the Cougars. Here comes the pressure off the edge and around opposite way. Bryant is met by 2 in the backfield.
Number 32, Malachi Bryant, the ball carrier.
Loss of yardage on the play.
Loss of 1. 3rd down and goal.
Northeast Guilford, they're starting to get a little bit of aggressiveness now. They're bringing some corners. They're starting to blitz a little bit more.
I'm just waiting for that play action, that little floater.
Ooh, a little Tim Tebow.
Maybe.
Okay.
Or just back to that option, read option. On 3rd and goal. Clock inside, 15 seconds now here in the first quarter. Stripminer does look to the wristband. Now the offense sets. 10 seconds to play here in the first. Man in motion is Bryant. Rakestraw also in motion. Bryant goes to the far side, and the whistle will blow with 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout.
And a timeout
Rockingham County.
for the Cougars. 5 seconds to play here in the first. 7-7 ball game. Cougars in scoring territory here on senior night from Cougar Pride Stadium, Rockingham County and Northeast Guilford. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Impex Chevrolet Buick GMC.
When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, hey, this is Tom Russell, General Manager at Impex Chevrolet GMC in Reidsville. That would be unbeatable selection and world-class service. Choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. With our big city selection and small town hospitality, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC. On Barnes Street in Reidsville and at ImpexChevroletGMC.com.
5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 7-7 ball game out of the timeout. Rockingham County inside the 10-yard line. Straight Miter in the gang takes the field. Single receiver near side Thomas. 2 receivers far side with 2 backs in the backfield shielding the quarterback.
So that defense is bunched in right now. This would be a perfect time for a pitch. Let's see what happens right here. Well, now their cornerback is kind of getting out a little bit.
Here comes the throw. Quick fake, and it's
no.
intercepted on the far side of the end zone. The question is, was he in bounds on the interception? They'll say no.
What?
Oh,
well,
now they reset.
Okay.
Interception for Northeast Guilford in the end zone.
Pass is intercepted.
So the Cougars defense will go back to work.
After 1, Rockingham County 7, Northeast Guilford 7.
As we end the first quarter, 7-7 ball game here at Cougar Pride Stadium on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items, such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more. Circle Drive-In since the 1970s for good food. Stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. Notice I said good food. You know what they don't serve there?
What's that?
Bacon ranch peanuts.
Hey.
What got into you?
But you know who does? Dollar General. My favorite store. One of my favorites.
You had all kinds of snacks to choose from.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Look, I'm telling you.
You called yourself the MVP earlier. I don't know if I can accept
this
that.
This is probably the MVP snack right here.
Oh,
I'm telling you. We open this thing and you're going to smell
bacon,
death
in here.
Ranch. Look, my RC Cola right here, berries and cream.
Hey, I'm okay with that, but you bring in bacon and ranch peanuts.
Okay. That's all right. Hey, you throw shade at me because I'll tell you what, I got a good trivia question for you tonight. I'm going to throw some shade at you. Oh, my goodness.
Tucker takes shotgun formation, handed off at the line of scrimmage. The Cougar defense is there, ripping down the ball carrier.
That's one thing with Doug Robertson's defense, man. They bring all 11 hats to the football, and they're always pursuing every time. So, yeah, so it's, you know how it is to be a dad, man. So, today I was running a little bit behind. I couldn't get my trivia question down, and my daughter was throwing toilet paper everywhere, and I don't know what, she's always making me chase her down all the time. Love her to death. Lord have mercy. Handful. So, yeah, I'm going to throw a little bit of shade to you tonight, partner. You know how I do.
Second quarter, Tucker with the handoff. Another stop in the backfield.
Ball carry brought down to the backfield by number 59, Hill.
And I'll give you a hint. It's about the big game coming up in a couple of weeks. The big one, the one with
the game. The game?
Well,
the best rivalry in all of sports?
I wouldn't say that now. Duke, Carolina,
The game. Trey Taylor with the stop. The freshman 6'1", 265 for the Cougars. Sets up a third down. And long.
Let's see if they take a shot right here.
Tucker takes, looking, far side, deep to Tate, and knocked away. Guess who? He did it again. Number 6, Eli Ward with the strong coverage.
Broken up.
That might be your matchup of the game right there.
Absolutely.
Number 6 versus number 7. And Eli Ward is winning it right now.
All right, so let's see what happens in this punt right here. Hopefully Rockingham could get really good field position. Take their time, take some more clock.
This is where you're missing 7 for sure,
Oh,
Ross.
yes, for sure.
But you love having Thomas back there as well to return. The punter stands just in front of the 5-yard line. Good snap. Here it comes. That's a high end over end and a fair catch. The bounce off the Northeast Guilford player. On the far side.
They should get it at about the 46, 47, I think.
Yep, just in front of midfield. 7-7 ball game, 10-17 to play here in the first half. So here comes the Cougars offense. Anything you want to see differently from this Cougars offense?
No, I keep doing the same thing. I mean, if it's me, don't even pass the ball. I mean, the run game has been working beautiful tonight. I mean, the line is getting a push off. Keep going with the run game, bread and butter. Or peanut and butter, or whatever you
peanuts,
whatever
bacon, and
you
ranch.
like.
We want the offense to succeed.
Yeah, whatever you like.
First down for the Cougars, just in front of midfield. Shotgun snap. It's actually Wildcat. That's Thomas who takes. Good run to the near side.
James Thomas on the keeper.
Just short of the first down.
And I would take my time. I wouldn't be in any rush. And keep facilitating the football. I mean, just stick to the run game, man. Don't.
The way that this game has gone, you wouldn't mind eating 9 minutes off the clock. Rockingham County's controlling this game. 2 receivers. Single receiver far side, single receiver near side. De La Cruz takes the football from Stripmiter. And that's a first down. Right up the gut.
Dana Ford is enough for a first down for the Cougars.
And I kind of feel like Doug Robertson. I think he had this game plan coming in. He knew they had some weapons. He knew that, you know, their offense could be high-powered and they could score quickly. So just relax, eat the clock up. Kind of be like Navy or Army. Run, run, run. Just eat up 10 minutes. I don't think we could be like Air Force. I don't know if Hatley's in there.
Hatley, you listen. We like winning. So we say Army and Navy. Stripmiter fakes the handoff. Now he'll pitch it off far side. De La Cruz with plenty of space. Far side hash juke move at the first down marker. He'll be just short. Good game.
14, Christian De La Cruz.
Coach is fired up over there.
Get a bit.
Coach Baxter after the play.
Second down for the Cougars.
Right now they're just over pursuing. Like the line is just getting right past the offensive line and trying to get the quarterback, and they're just over pursuing the running back.
It's great to have your leader back at quarterback to be able to make these decisions, though, right?
He just looks so like he never like nothing ever happened. He just looks so comfortable. This offense was built for Luke Stripmiter. It really was.
Second down and short for the Cougars offense. Stepping back, Stripmiter is hit. And it goes out of bounds, the throw. It's standing up. It'll be third down and 2. Cougars past midfield. 8:16 to play here in the first half. A 7-7 ball game. Glad to have you along on the game of the week. Let us know where you're listening in from in the comments. So third down and short for the Cougars offense. Past the 40 at the 35. Man in motion is Rakestrong from the near side to the near side offensive line side. And it's a carry for De La Cruz.
Number 14, Christian De La Cruz.
To the 30-yard line. Move the chains.
Good enough for a first down for the Cougars.
That's all you need.
So, I mean,
it don't need to be fancy.
No, I mean, because you got Northeast Guilford coming out in a cover 2. And they're not bringing any heat. They're not bringing any pressure. They're not stacking the box. They're giving it to you right now, so keep doing it.
Thomas lines up at receiver near side, 2 receivers far side. Hand it off again. And a whistle.
So they're playing a 4-3, and pretty much what they're, your defensive ends have been over pursuing. So really, right now it's 5-on-2. That's what it looks like to me. And you're just getting that inside zone. I mean, everything is just working as far as the inside goes. Just keep doing it.
2nd down and 7 from the Northeast Guilford 29. Motion man into the backfield. It's Rakestraw on a block. Nice handoff, but the Northeast Guilford defense had read that at the line of scrimmage.
Right there, they were very patient. They didn't try to over pursue that time, and that's what you need if you're Northeast Guilford.
How do you adjust that offensively for Rockingham County here on 3rd and long then?
Well, I mean, they really don't like to throw the football. I mean, you got to go with the pitch. I mean, what else is there to do? I mean, you kind of got to go with the pitch a little bit to keep them honest.
3rd down and long for the Cougars. Inside scoring territory. Rakestraw motions to the offensive line at the wing position. Looking to throw a strip miter. Faces pressure. Does throw it away. It is batted off the fingers. Almost intercepted by number 3, Isaiah Irvin, but incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete. 4th down, Cougars.
So 4th down decision for the Cougars. 7-7 ball game, 6:24 to play here in the 2nd quarter.
How about Coach Newkirk right there? He's telling you
what's going on, Coach?
He's telling you what to do right now. If I ever was to be a head coach, I'm hiring him.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm hiring him. Then I'm hiring Joe Dexter as the water boy.
That's some high-quality 8th 2-0. I got you, brother. I'll never let you down. Never give you up.
Oh, I know you won't. Boys for life, I'm telling you.
4th down and a timeout on the field. 6:24 to play here in the 2nd quarter. 7-7 ball game. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Shules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street or 2 Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Kooler Ice. Fresh and ready when you are. 7-7 ball game, 6:24 to play.
All right, partner.
In the 2nd quarter.
Are you ready for a little bit of shade?
Here it comes.
So before you answer this question,
are we talking like maple tree shade, or are we talking
this
like
is
apple tree shade?
This is some shade.
Oh boy!
All right. So before you answer this, just let me read it out first. You're gonna know it. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What former
I'm not
Michigan
ready for this.
wide receiver and kick punt returner became famous before winning the Heisman?
I'm not answering
He is
this.
also known for striking a Heisman pose after scoring a TD against Ohio State.
I'm not answering. I declined to comment. Also played for the Detroit Lions.
Yes, he did.
And Redskins, I think. Far side strip miter out of the timeout on 4th down is incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
You're going to go ahead and answer that?
Northeast Guilford takes over on down.
He struck the pose against Ohio State.
I'm going to pull the biggest politician lawyer card in the book.
Oh, my.
I don't recall.
You don't recall? Don't recall?
His name might start with a D and the last name start with an H, but I don't recall.
You don't recall that?
I don't recall.
Huh. I tell you what, just tune in the morning, about 9 o'clock, and watch College Game Day.
For Herb Street.
You'll see him sit. No. No.
Northeast Guilford gets the football after the turnover on downs. Far side run. First down plus some for Cam Watson.
0 Cam Watson to carry, but there is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
That's got to be a holding, right?
Score update in the comments. Reidsville up 8-0.
Oh, okay.
Just underway at 7:30. So a score in less than 7 minutes.
Holding.
See, over these last 2
10-yard
weeks,
penalty from the spot of the foul.
Yes.
I've had to kind of
Remains first down.
second guess myself on flags because you never know. I don't know, because I don't know everything about football. I mean, I'm not an official. I don't know what call is going to be what. So, last 2 weeks I kind of had to second guess myself. Is this a holding? Is it not a holding?
It wouldn't be because of the number of penalties we've had the last 2 weeks.
No,
Really?
it wouldn't.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No.
All right.
No quotas.
No quotas. I don't know who would have said something like that.
Well, I mean, he's probably standing right beside of me, but,
Tucker hands it off, line of scrimmage after the holding call. Stopped by the Cougars defense. Nowhere to go.
I'm going to tell you what. My nephew, he plays for Western Rockingham. And I actually got to come here. I sat, probably right over there somewhere. Got to watch Rockingham's middle school team. Man, Doug is probably chomping at the bits to get those guys up there. They are some big boys, man. I mean, and they can move. I think Rockingham in the next couple of years, man, they're really going to be dangerous.
Second down and about 4. And in motion is Timberlake. He'll motion to the line of scrimmage near side. Now back to the slot near side. Play call is changed from the sidelines and a flag.
That'll be
delay of game.
Flag on the play.
Yep.
Delay of game against Northeast Guilford. 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Second down and 5 goes to second down and 10. Seven ball game, 5 minutes to play, first half. The RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Tucker looks to the far sideline in the gun.
Rockingham in a cover 2 right now. They're looking for the deep ball.
Single back in the backfield for Northeast Guilford. Full receiver set. Ball is on the ground. Dropping on it is Tucker. He doesn't fully get there. The Cougars get to Tucker, but he jumps on the ball just in time.
14, Tucker recovers the fumble.
Ball goes all the way back just in front of the 15 at the 17.
Loss of 10.
We'll take it.
Tell you what, we're getting all the, coming closer to Christmas time. I know how you like Christmas. We're getting all the Christmas presents we want right now.
You know what? Top it off.
What's that?
An interception for a score right here.
Ooh, okay. All right, so who's going to get it? You got the script on that one, partner? Do you know?
I hope Eli gets it because he's earned it.
Okay.
But we'll see. 5 receivers set. Deep bomb. Timberlake breaks through 3, but it's incomplete. I believe Ward might have got a fingertip on that ball.
Well, tell you what, the last several drives, it has been some short third downs. It has been some long third downs, and every time they've thrown it a country mile.
Beautiful ball, though.
It is. It comes right out of his hand. I mean, it's a beautiful spiral.
There was 3 defenders there. Timberlake split through all 3 of them. Just couldn't quite make the catch. Punt unit is out. And Thomas is back to return for the Cougars. He stands on the paw at the 50-yard line. Here comes the far side punt. It will take a Northeast Guilford bounce, a secondary bounce to the 40-yard line. Inside the 40 at the 38 is where the Cougars will take over on offense. Tie ball game 7-7. Well, you said the prediction was going to be 21-14. I mean, right now a score would be huge. Eat all the time you can with 3:37 left in this first half and go in the locker room with a lead, and you get the football back in the second half.
I think what you're going to have to do a little bit too is I know they gave the multiple dive men the football each and every time. But I think you're going to have to keep them honest as far as trying to pitch it a little bit at the same time too. And
I don't know if he's
gonna,
able. We don't know because it's his first game back.
That's true.
If he can run right now,
yeah.
If Strittmatter can run after the offsets with the holding onto the football and getting rid of it on the handoffs here. 3:37 to play in the first half. Strittmatter sets the offense. And a timeout. Yep. From Rockingham County. 3:37 to play in the first half. 7-7 ball game. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider. The community is known since 1987, providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they're a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. How are they?
I wouldn't say that was the MVP pick, but I mean, they're okay. They're not bad.
I mean, you went bacon ranch peanuts. I could have told you that.
I mean, come on, man.
Unless Russell Westbrook's winning the MVP.
You can never go wrong with bacon.
Shotgun formation. Looking back to throw. Quick screen. Strittmatter gets it off far side to Malachi Bryant. First down for the Cougars offense.
Oh, no, there's a flag.
Oh, I hate to see that. Yellow at the 40-yard line, far side.
It's either holding or legal man downfield.
Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments. Is Bacon Ranch Peanuts a win or a loss? Is it an L or a W? Just put a W or an L in the comments.
I mean, when you go get a good chicken sandwich and you got some bacon on it,
True,
add a little ranch to it.
Yeah, but that's chicken.
I know, but just a combination of bacon and ranch.
True.
It's gotta work, right?
It's gotta be a W, I guess. If you're insane.
Well, that's my middle name.
Push it back to the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation. Strittmatter will hand it off on first down after the penalty. Negate the screen. Instead, a gain of maybe one.
Number 32.
Either way, you want to run off the clock here.
No gain. Second down.
Now inside 3 minutes. Whether you get the score or not.
I mean, you're really liking this if you're Rockingham. If you go into half 7-7 and Northeast really hadn't done any damage on offense except for that one deep touchdown, you're feeling really good.
Shotgun formation. Here comes Strittmatter. Fakes the handoff. Looks for the option. Nowhere to go. Brought down to the backfield.
Loss of 3. Third down.
By number 56, we do not have a 56 on our roster. Monica Woods in the comments with the defense of all time. Bacon and ranch is life. Throw in a little cheese, even better.
See? Even the better half says bacon and ranch is life. Told you this. So it was an MVP win. Okay.
See, my problem isn't the bacon and ranch. It's the peanuts part of it. Shotgun formation. Hand it off. Malachi Bryant. He's got some room. Far side. He'll be ripped down before the original line of scrimmage on third down and a country mile. Now, the other better half is in the comments as well, David. Yuck.
Oh.
Fourth down.
Well, see, hey, that's what a good
good balance.
That's what
checks, balances.
Yep, that's it.
You know. Some people like Pepsi. Some people like Coke.
Well, what would you prefer?
Pepsi.
Pepsi?
No question.
I like either or.
No question.
I'm a fan of either or.
Fourth down for the Cougars.
Timeout.
And a timeout for Northeast Guilford. 1:22 to play here in the first half. 7-7 ball game. I believe that will be Gage Rakestraw's first punt of the night.
That must be is that a Michigan thing?
What, Pepsi?
No,
Laurel and
the zero
Adelaide.
sugar.
Nah, that's just a Joe trying to lose some weight.
Does it? Yeah, you've been telling me about that. So you've been running what? 50, you've been running 5,200 miles in the past every day this week, right?
Have you seen me? Do you think I run?
Hey,
I take steps, brother.
I'm giving you the benefit of the
Okay,
doubt.
all right.
That's what good partners are for.
10,000 steps every day.
Okay.
Watching the diet, that's the big thing.
So I weighed myself yesterday. I was 157.
Okay.
157.
That's the weight I wrestled in high school. 152.
See, now you're calling yourself. Right, see?
Fourth
You
down.
did it. I didn't do it.
Rakestraw set the punt at the 20. Here comes the snap. Good snap.
Oh, no.
High punt, but doesn't go very far. It'll
Let's
bounce
see
in
the
front of the
bounce.
50-yard
no.
line, and it takes a northeast bounce
Oh, man.
inside the 40-yard line. Not where you wanted to put it with short time remaining in the first half and a tie ball game. So at the 38-yard line is where Northeast will take over. You got to think they're going to run the ball a little bit, maybe, or short screens, but they're definitely going to set up deep passes with this short field.
I'm going to tell you what, the Rockingham County defense, man, they've looked really good tonight. I mean, they've been fundamentally sound as far as the cornerbacks go when they have thrown the deep pass. No pass interference calls. Perfect coverage.
The secondary definitely.
And please don't let it
be the difference in this one. An interception set up the only score for Rockingham County, and Eli Ward's coverage of Aaron Tate has been phenomenal tonight. Far side motion, Timberlake in the slot, far side. Ball's on the ground, Rockingham County just scored. They're signaling that they have the football. We just wait for the officials.
We do.
It's Cougar football. Just a drop football by Tucker, and several Cougars jump on it.
Well,
so the Cougars get it with 1:07 to play in the first half.
I'm telling you, man, we just keep getting these early Christmas presents. And now we got, what, minute and 7? If it's all right, minute and 7, I would just take your time. I'd run it a couple times up the middle and go into half tied at 7-7. Not unless
you can get
somebody
some
breaks
big yardage.
Yep.
Exactly. Two backs in the backfield behind Strip Miter. Right up the middle. Ball is down on the ground. Northeast has it.
Wow. Wow. Oh, no.
Exactly 7 seconds between turnovers.
Oh, my goodness.
Northeast football just past midfield with 1 minute to play in the first half and a tie ball game.
Would you have it any other way? I mean, the past 3 weeks that we've been broadcasting games has been absolutely
been fun.
First, we seen a game that's almost scored 100 points as far as between the two teams go. Then we see another one in Walkertown, and now we're seeing a really good one right here in Wentworth tonight.
Two backs in the backfield with Tucker. Timberlake in motion, near side to far side. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side now. Roll it out for Tucker, far side hash, quick throw. It's complete to the far side, out of bounds for a gain of about 7. Late to number 15, Jolene Hinton.
Yep. So what I've seen right there on that play right there, they had trips to the right. The two outside guys ran hitches. The slot receiver ran a deep route. So those hitches were, supposed to be a disguise and get them to bite on the short pass.
So second down and 4. Timberlake again in motion. Now he'll settle in the slot near side. Tucker, the quarterback, looks to the sideline. From the 40-yard line of Rockingham County. Less than a minute to play here in the first half. Quick throw, middle of the field, complete. That's to Tate. To the 15-yard line, brought down. Offense will hurry up for Northeast Guilford with 44.3 on the clock. Chain gang will reset. Ball at the 15 and the clock rolls. Now inside 40 seconds, 7-7 ball game. Tucker sets, fakes the handoff, throws far side. It's a fade to Tate.
Oh, he got
his hands on it. Did he stay in bounds? That's the question.
That's a touchdown.
It is incomplete. It's called out of bounds.
Man.
Far side out of bounds. Tate with a great catch attempt. The ball was placed only where he could catch it on the far side.
Partner, I think we got another Christmas present right there. That was a close one.
30.4 seconds remaining. here in the first half. Northeast Guilford has the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Right now we got to have that bend but don't break mentality right here.
They had the freedom to throw it to the middle of the field. I don't know if they have that now. Set at the line, 1 second on the play clock. The snap is good. Tucker rolls far side, quick throw, middle of the field. It's complete again to Timberlake. First down, spin move out the 5 and a score. What a move by Timberlake. Northeast Guilford puts 6 on the board with 21 seconds remaining in the first half. 13-7.
I'm going to tell you what, Timberlake put a Rockingham defender in a spin cycle right there. He just pressed the circle on the PlayStation 5 controller in for the score.
That's what it looks like with Quinshon Junkins on College Football 25.
Here we go. I don't know. He didn't look like that against Rutgers when we played.
Scoreboard.
I'll give you that.
Extra point.
I'll give you that.
End over end. Hey, you know you're bad at the game when you're calling scoreboard when you had Ohio State and the other player had Rutgers. 14-7, 21 seconds remaining here in the first half. Good news is Rockingham County will get the football to start the second half.
Well, let's not say anything yet. With all the crazy stuff we've seen the past couple of weeks, there's always that chance of a return. Man, that would be huge. That.
Get a nice seal here on the near side. I wouldn't kick it to 11 if I were you. Thomas lined up here near side. I also might not want to kick it to 32 either on the far side.
You know what? I would kick it to either one of them. Go ahead and kick it to either one. Let's see if we can't get one to the house.
Both line up at each hash. Ball placed in the middle of the field at the 40. Here comes the kick. End over end. Far side to Bryant at the 10-yard line. Looks for some room. He'll get to the 20-yard line out of bounds. Far side.
All right, 16.2 seconds right here, partner. I'm going to go ahead and
put a knee on it.
Put a knee on it, and let's go to halftime.
Offensive MVP of the first half for Northeast Guilford, Ashton Timberlake with 2 touchdown receptions. This one was short time, 16.2 on the clock. Offense lines up for Rockingham County after the score at the 20-yard line. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Will be a handoff. There's some room, middle of the field for Bryant. Darn near a first down.
Do you call timeout right here or just let it go? Yep, they're letting it
go to halftime. So at the half, a 14-7 lead for Northeast Guilford here at Cougar Pride Stadium. Week 10 of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week.
Checking out the Rock Shop, make sure you stay tuned.
Thanks for joining us.
As well as our Cougar Youth
Score update from Reidsville, a 22-0 lead on senior night over Andrews. We'll see if we can check some other scores from across the area here at halftime. At the half here, a 14-7 ball game. The only score for Rockingham County coming on the very first drive. The very first drive for Northeast Guilford, an interception. Christian De La Cruz with the interception on the far side hash at the 20-yard line. Cougar offense was able to get into scoring territory at the goal line after 3 straight plays. They were able to score.
Cougar youth football players and coaches. First up, we have our flag team.
The Chandler touchdown. 2 scores for Ashton Timberlake.
Head coach Jake
Tucker for Northeast Guilford. And at the half, a 14-7 lead as we bring you down to the field with the Cougar Pride Marching Band here on senior night. And we got the youth football players down there as well. We'll take you down to the sidelines at the half. 14-7 Northeast Guilford.
Cougar youth football team. Coached by head coach Eddie Angelero, assistant coached by Sam Owens, Jonathan Turner, and Josh Hancock. Give a round of applause for our 8U Cougar football team. Last but not least, we have our 10U Cougar football team. Led by head coach Rodney Nolan, assisted by Jason Turner, Evan Beach, Jonathan Davis, and Jake Wall. Give them a round of applause. From Rockingham County Athletics, we personally thank each player and coaches for their hard work and dedication and the amount of time you put into these young children to learn of such a great game of football. Thank you, players and coaches. This year's Cougar band production is entitled Deliver Me and includes sections from Mozart, Alan McCann, Hoser, Eric Whitaker, and John Newton. The band is under the direction of Eli Wright, drum major Harvey Kearns, field commander Ariana Chapas, section leaders Olivia Price, Caden Henson, Grayson Brown, Gabby Raggett, Garrett Strader, Brayden Seacat, Aiden Self, Jonas Jones, Amelia Penix, Elena Stubblefield, Jacob Jackson, Dylan Rickstraw, Christina Hayes, Gwen Go, and Haley Ortola.
I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, not recently.
I'll be over there in a minute.
Drum Major Harmony Curtis, is your band ready?
Good 7-yard carry for Cobb. He had big Noah Ware.
Deontay Neal fakes it.
Cougar Pride Marching Band here at halftime. Senior night, Cougar Pride Stadium. Northeast Guilford 14 and Rockingham County 7 as you hear in a round of applause for the marching band here at the half. 2 scores for Ashton Timberlake, the receiver, with 2 touchdowns from his quarterback, Tristan Tucker. One coming late in the second quarter. The Cougars getting an interception on the first drive of the ball game, setting up their only score. A goal line touchdown run for Jake Chandler. 14-7 at the half as we check some scores. Rams up 29-0. The Reidsville Rams over TW Andrews. Got some other mid-state 3A games. Eastern Guilford and Ben L. Smith in the second quarter. Only a 7-0 lead. Make that a 13-0 lead for Eastern Guilford over Ben L. Smith. Atkins over High Point Central, 55-0. The Cougars will travel to Atkins next week to end the regular season. Dudley and Southern Guilford, no score reported in that one. Let's check some mid-state 2A scores. Still in progress, no score updates. If you have them, let us know in the comments. Nick Michael and Walkertown down at Mackfield Stadium at North Forsyth. It's the Vikings and Moorhead. A big game for implications playoff-wise. So if you know the scores of those, let us know in the comments.
Billings and Brooks, Traps, Century 21, the Knowles team. Knowles Management Reynolds. Reidsville Orthodox.
So, David, as we take a look back at the first half and look forward to the second half, defensively, I don't feel like there's any adjustments Rockingham County needs to do. Offensively, I don't even feel like there's really some major adjustments that need to be made. It's just getting back to making sure you control the tempo of the game in the second half.
Well, like you said, eventually one of those dive runs are going to break.
Yep.
It's just a matter of time of when. I still feel like, Malachi Bryant is the impact player. He's having a good game right now so far. He's just kind of missing the holes, just for that breakout big run. But that's youth. That's going to come. He's gonna get there as far as the years in high school. But I feel like like you said, if we can get one of those dives to break, man, we are in business.
At the half, 14-7. Coach Robertson said it in the pregame show. That win number 120 in his coaching career would be make or break. This game make or break for his squad, looking to make the playoffs at number 23 in the RPI.
I'll tell you what, man.
It'd be hard to jump Northeast at 37 if they drop this one.
Yeah, these next 2 weeks, man, they're going to be absolutely critical for Rockingham, period. I mean, I feel like they need to win this game tonight. If they win this game tonight, they're in. Right? I mean, you would say so, right?
Yeah.
But if they lose, then it's where it gets really tough. Because, you got Atkins right now beating up on High Point Central, 55-0. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's really going to be tough these next 2 weeks.
They faced the same pressure last year, ended up with 7 wins in the regular season and a trip to the playoffs for the first time since 2017. They'll look to make it back-to-back postseason trips for the first time since 2010 and 2011 these final 2 weeks. They'll do so by getting the football starting here in the second half, down 7. Thomas and Bryant back to return for your Cougars. They'll return left to right as we get underway here in the second half. Got the good pump-up music, David.
Who is this?
That's out of my realm.
Ain't that Breaking Benjamin? Or am I wrong?
Very well could be.
Yeah. I think that's who it is.
You know me. I listen to blues music and country music.
Now you know me, man. Now I rock.
I'm giving you a hard time for bacon and ranch peanuts.
I rock the 80s. You know how I do. I crank that stuff up.
Blame it on the rain.
And then Monica looks at me like I'm crazy.
Here comes the kick. Thank goodness, no singing anymore. Line drive, it goes to Gage Rakestraw at the 25-yard line. He brings it to the 32-yard line. Cougars offense is on the field for the first time in this second half. It's a Cougars first down brought to you by One Way Cafe at Osborne Baptist Church in Eden. Join us for delicious coffee and fresh made-to-order food Monday through Friday from 11 to 2. One Way Cafe, helping people love Jesus and everyone else.
All right, this is the time you want to see all your playmakers get involved. I want to see some Wildcat right here, too. It looks like it's going to come out. And who we got right here? Yep, Wildcat.
It's Thomas at quarterback. He takes the football to the near side, to the hash, and a gain of about 2.
If I'm Doug Robertson right here, I'm putting everything out on the line. I'm bringing the kitchen sink and then some. I'm running some Wildcat. I'm going to get Dela Cruz into the game. I'm going to get Malachi into the game. All your playmakers, we got to give it everything we got right here. We have got to win this ball game right here.
3 receivers near side, single receiver far side, single man in the backfield. Take this snap. Does Thomas in the Wildcat. Good run on second down. Right up the middle on the delay to the 40-yard line. Third down and about 3.
And that's a good play call right there. I mean, they've been having great success up the middle running the ball. So why not? Now look, now we're going to get Malachi and some Wildcat right here, right? Or no?
No, Malachi will be in at tailback alongside Thomas.
That would have been a good wrinkle right there. You might see that.
Thomas will have the option here to keep or probably give to Bryant. On third down and 2. It goes to Bryant. 3 or 4 on him. He's going to get right near the first down marker.
Man.
They're going to move it.
They're going to move it.
They're
Okay.
going to move the chains. We'll take it. First and 10 for the Cougars offense. Out of that Wildcat set to start the second half. After 1, Reidsville 29 and TW Andrews nothing. First and 10 from the 40-yard line, just in front of midfield. Left to right, first drive of the half for your Cougars. 2 backs in the backfield. Wingman here near side, just off the offensive line. Fake the handoff. Thomas will keep it. Spins out of a tackle. 5-yard gain. Make it 6 before brought down by a wall of Rams. I like the change of pace.
That was a good play right there. Actually, it looked more like a broken play. And he gained, 6 or 7 yards out of that. Good job right there.
Second down and 4 for the Cougars. Looking to even this game up on the first drive of the second half. Northeast Guilford took the lead at the end of the second quarter with an Ashton Timberlake touchdown on a pass from his quarterback, Tucker. Second down and 4. Approaching midfield. Fake it. Good hold there by Thomas. He thought about handing it off for Bryant. He was hit in the backfield, and Thomas was able to move forward for 2 or 3. And it could have been a catastrophe in the backfield. Third down and about 3.
So right now, Thomas' last 2 plays has made something out of nothing. 2 broken plays right there and positive yards on both.
2 receivers set, 2 backs in the backfield for the Wildcat look. Wingman is Rakestraw near side. This time it goes to Bryant. Up the middle, wide open grass near side hash.
Keep it going.
Not brought down. Push the pile. 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 more yards for Malachi Bryant.
Good job by the refs right there, letting it play out too.
Move the ball to the 35-yard line for the Cougars. Giving love to Thomas and Bryant, but how about that offensive line and the Wildcat look so far in this drive?
Hey, just like we talked about at halftime, partner, you brought it up. That dive run eventually broke through. We need to see a couple of more like that.
You know, I've learned in my times.
What's that?
The levee will break.
Ooh.
Bryant in the slot near side. It's a 4-receiver set for the Cougars. Single back in the backfield. Now Bryant will motion to the far side. Ball is on the ground. Dropped by Thomas, but landing on it. Here's the Cougars offense.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, with watching Carolina Tar Heel defense for the past 5 years, I think the levee's been broke.
The levee is broken forever.
Yeah, I think so.
The dam ain't being repaired.
Oh, Lord.
Plenty of other great eats in the concession stand.
I'm going to tell you what, though. College football has been amazing to watch this year.
It has. It's
so
been
many
crazy.
upsets. It's been crazy.
Thomas remains at quarterback. Single back in the backfield. 4 receivers set. 3 receivers near side to block. Good run for Thomas.
James Thomas, the ball carrier.
Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down in about 9.
Is this we both don't know. I mean, is this an adjustment right here with putting in Thomas? I mean, I see Stripmiter standing close to Coach.
Yeah, I think it's a commitment on this drive to the Wildcat.
Okay. I mean, this is a very good adjustment so far. It's working.
De La Cruz in the backfield behind Thomas. Though now we do see the traditional offensive set we have the last couple plays. Thomas steps back. Quick throw high on the screen attempt. Incomplete. Intended for De La Cruz.
Pass falls incomplete. 4th down.
And normally if the backup was, it would be what, Upchurch, right?
Yep.
So maybe, I mean, Thomas, from what I've seen so far, he's very athletic, he's fast, and he's shifty. So maybe that's giving him a little bit of a speed increase as far as more athleticism on the quarterback.
Drive moves down the field to the 35-yard line, but it'll be a punt here for Gage Rakestraw. Timberlake back to return for Northeast Guilford at the 10-yard line. Nice snap. Good punt. That one skies inside the 10-yard line. Fair catch. And a beautiful punt. That's Northeast Guilford deep inside their own territory to start their first drive of the second half. 2 touchdowns in this one in the passing game for Northeast Guilford. And quarterback Tristan Tucker. Last week, 7 of 13, 104 yards, but 2 interceptions.
Now we need good defensive stand right here, partner.
Seniors tonight.
Hopefully turn the momentum back to us.
We talked about Stripmiter and how important he was offensively, but lining up next to Chandler and at that safety position, he's been paramount tonight, having him back as he lines up here defensively. From inside the 10-yard line, Tate in motion. Gets the ball on the jet sweep, stopped in the backfield by the Cougars defense. Back inside the 5, I believe they're going to knock it back a couple of yards. It'll be a loss of 2.
That's one thing I like about Rockingham's defense, man. They don't over pursue. You know, right when that jet sweep happened right there, they broke down and then boom, tackle for loss.
Giving up just 25 total points to teams outside of Reidsville, Dudley, and Eastern Guilford. Just 6 points given up to the teams that they've won inside a conference. Their 3 wins.
And they also do a very good job at containing the edge too as well. Cornerbacks have played great tonight.
Tucker in the gun. Handed off. Wilson is tripped up back there, and the line gets, and the linebackers stop that play. Gage Rakestraw on the tackle.
We might have a injury timeout. Yes, we do.
No day on the play. Timeout for injury.
Score update from Reidsville. Reidsville 29, Andrews 8. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Impex Chevrolet Buick GMC.
When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, hey, this is Tom Russell, General Manager at Impex Chevrolet GMC in Reidsville. That would be unbeatable selection and world-class service. Choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. With our big city selection and small town hospitality, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC. Look for the difference. On Barnes Street in Reidsville and at ImpexChevroletGMC.com.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. Tonight's game also brought to you by our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion, broadcast, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more, providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007. We also want to thank our friends at Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road in Eden, Circle Drive-In is your home for fast and friendly service and an all-American meal. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from one of our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In at 111 Boone Road near the roundabout. After the injury timeout, we return to the field.
So we got two things, partner. We got a final score in North Forsyth, which I'm pretty sure is not real. 75-0.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
not
accurate.
real. And then two things. Another thing, we got the parents down here being cheerleaders with their
oh, that's
daughters.
fantastic.
You see that?
So 3rd down and long, deep inside their own territory. Quick throw to the middle of the field, intended for Tate. Led it too much, did Tucker. It's incomplete, 4th down. And the punting unit for Northeast Guilford will head out to the field. 14-7 lead for Northeast Guilford. Rockingham County about to get the football with 5:55 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think somebody's hacking into the old Max Preps right there. 75, no way.
So the punter will sit inside the end zone, just past the goal line. Return man for Rockingham County at the 40.
And watch out for the punt block right here.
Here comes the snap. Good punt. Spinning punt. Far side hash. Bounces in front of the 50-yard line. It will stop right there at midfield.
Northeast Guilford down at the 50-yard line.
All right, let's see which quarterback we get this time. Last time it was Thomas. Let's see who looks like it's going. See who we got. Not seeing anybody. Who are you seeing right now, partner? I'm not seeing.
Looks like Thomas.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Cougars need a score. Down 7, 5:43 to play here in the 3rd. Shotgun formation. Handoff to Bryant. Tripped up. Line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play, 2nd down.
Yeah, I keep looking down at the sidelines. All right, I do see Luke Strittmeyer right there. It's got to be, just a little bit of a speed change. I mean, Thomas is pretty quick.
2nd down and 10 from midfield. Takes Thomas. Now will run with the lead block. Near side and back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1.
Yeah, maybe.
3rd down and long.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
All right, so right here, I mean, we're going to have to, maybe we could set up a screen. Maybe set up a screen pass right here.
Thomas attempted that last drive. It looked set up nicely, just a bit too high to De La Cruz, the tailback. But the play was set up for it, definitely. 2 backs in the backfield now. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side.
And they're playing press coverage right here on the receivers.
Thomas floats back. Now runs near side. Ripped back. And taken down for a loss of about 5.
Yep, they was setting up for the screen right there. They just got back there just a little bit quicker and broke it up.
So 4th down. Bring in Gage Rakestraw to punt. If you're just joining us, 14-7 ball game. Northeast Guilford leads it. 3:49 to play in the 3rd. High punt rolls to Timberlake. Far sideline. He's got lots of room. Cuts back to the far side hash. He's called out of bounds.
Way back. Okay.
Way back at the 35.
From the 36-yard line. Northeast takes over first and 10.
Be the 36 where Northeast takes over.
This defense of Rockingham has really held Northeast in check. You know, after that first bomb given up in the first quarter, after that it's been steady stream.
The only positive major yardage was that Timberlake catch up the middle of the field and then the touchdown.
That's it.
At the end of the second quarter. Cougars defense will look to hold here. 3:32 to play in the third.
Rockingham back in that one high safety look.
Shotgun formation. Tate now in the backfield. The D1 prospect at wide receiver throughout most of the night. He gets the football. Met at behind the line of scrimmage. Cougar defense brings him down.
Wow.
Almost immediately.
And he's
Number 59,
not getting up.
Trey Taylor with the stop.
Wow.
Taylor made the stop. Several Cougars in on the play as well.
He got hit hard.
Second down and 10. You talked about the future for Rockingham County and the big guys that you saw at the middle school level. How about Taylor, the freshman? 6'1", 265.
And I'm telling you, man, I'm not exaggerating. It was kids bigger than him in middle school that's coming up.
Oh, man.
They were humongous.
Injury timeout on the field. 3:20 to play in the third. Score update, Reidsville 36 and Andrews 8.
We need to find that Moorhead Norfolk site score. That's the one we're missing. And if anybody's
and
got
the McMichael Walkertown,
yep,
if you can find those, let us know in the comments.
So any big plans for this weekend? Got anything going on?
R.
Uh-oh. What's that?
Relax.
R.
Relax.
Relax. Andrea, you got a honey-do list for
him? I know,
him?
he does. She does.
Come
I got
on.
a lot I got to get done.
You don't have to mow the yard? No yard mowing?
I do got to get that done.
Oh, you do?
I got to fix the mower to get the lawn mowed. You know those clutch belts.
Oh, man.
Slipping off. And you know me with a tool. It's not a good thing.
I mean,
if I've got a tool in my hand, watch out. It's scary.
I'll stop by. I'll sit back and talk to you and watch you while you mess it up even more. But, I mean, that's all I can do. That's all I got for you. I can just be a supporter. That's all I can do.
Second down and 11 for Northeast Guilford. From the 35-yard line, right to left. Hand it off. Far side. He's got room. First down to the 40-yard line. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds.
Number 20, the ball carrier.
Number 20 with the carry.
That's really been the first big run that they broke all night long.
That's Jaden Ortiz on the carry.
2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
It's either Jaden Ortiz or Fabian Slade. We're not sure. There's two 20s on the roster.
Well, I had to give my roster up in the first quarter, so I'm in trouble.
We'll put it in the middle. There we go.
Okay.
Tucker in the gun, single back. Slade gets it far side, same play to the 30, to the 20, still standing, brought down in front of the 15, off the far side hash near the sideline. First down, Northeast Guilford. But a flag in the backfield.
And that should be coming back, right?
There's a hold.
There it is.
Holding against Northeast. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay first one.
How about you, partner? What you got going on this weekend?
Oh, man.
College football?
I think I'm going to have to put that on the back burner tomorrow. We're going trick-or-treating. I think I'm going to get out there and steal some candy for some kids. You know how it is.
Are you going as yourself?
Absolutely. I mean, look at me. Why would I not? My wife says I look like Tom Cruise.
There you go.
You know
Then
what I'm
there's
saying?
no sense in
Risky business.
costumes.
Risky business. You know
We
what I'm
talked
saying?
about it last week in my hatred for Halloween. I won't get into
My
it this
wife
week.
really did not say that. I'm exaggerating big time on that one. There we go. Great stop right there by Rockingham.
Gain of 2.
Gain of 2.
Second down.
Second down and 8. If you're just joining us, 14-7 ball game. Northeast leads it.
I'll let
The
you.
football, 2 minutes to play.
I'll let you
Here
add
in the third
let
quarter.
you add a 1 to that one. Second down at 18.
Second down at 18.
18. Yeah.
Slade in the backfield alongside the quarterback, Tucker. Far side is Tate at receiver. 3 receivers near side.
I wish we could find out who this number 20 is right here for Northeast. I don't think we have one, right?
Slade gets
We
it in
do
the
got a Slade.
backfield, ripped down by the Cougars defense, picked up and brought down Chandler Eat on the stop. Behind the line of scrimmage, far side.
Yep, so I see him at the bottom right here.
Third down.
Fabian Slade.
All right, Cougar fans, get behind this defense for this third down play.
It's a good change of pace back. I thought he would. Big bruiser with some speed.
Had 2 big runs, 1 negated by a holding penalty. So third down, big third down for the Cougars, down 7. 1:05 to play here in the third.
Now, if I'm Rockingham right here, I want to come out in a too high safety look because just about every time on third down, Northeast is throwing it deep. Let's see if we can't get a pick off right here. Maybe a pick 6. Ooh, that'd be nice.
3 receivers near side, single back in the backfield, single receiver far side. Tucker looking to throw. Here comes the pressure from the Cougars on the far side. Throw middle of the field, incomplete. Over the head for the intended receiver.
Fourth down.
Here you go.
And fourth down, number 11. That's Bravon Canty. So fourth down brings out the punting unit yet again. Back-to-back-to-back drives, ending in punts. New return man back, though, for the Cougars. Tyler Walker set to return from the 25. Punter stands just in front of the 30-yard line. And overhand punt. Bounces out of bounds in front of the 30. We'll take that.
We'll take that one. All right, so here we go. Now we got Luke Strickmeyer coming back in.
Punts out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
I don't know
Rockingham
about
takes
you,
over,
but
first and 10.
I'd love to see some of that, the option plays just off the hash marks on both sides. Get that offense to midfield, and then you got to make a play that you haven't made yet tonight offensively. With
And that-
31 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
And that would be, I feel like, to keep this defense honest, they got to throw the football some way, somehow.
Man in motion. Brian in the backfield. Good run. Gain of 9.
So one thing I would do right here, too, is right there, just on that play, Northeast Guilford is looking for the interior run. So what I would do right here, I would get that jet sweep out. Once they bite on that interior, leave that outside wide open. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that.
And that will end the third
As the
quarter.
third quarter comes to a close,
After three,
14-7 lead,
14,
Northeast
Rockingham County
Guilford.
7.
Rockingham County with the football, but 4 fingers in the air. Fourth quarter is on the way here at Cougar Pride on senior night. A 7-point ball
If
game.
you're getting a little chilly out there, we have hot chocolate located in the concession stand. Just for
Did you hear that?
I did. Some hot
chocolate?
Yeah, I know this ain't going to surprise you. I'm giving you a hard time about
Oh, no.
chicken, bacon ranch peanuts.
I did eat some chicken earlier.
You did eat some Bojangles
I
chicken.
did.
You did. But I'm not a hot chocolate guy.
You're not a hot chocolate.
Just not hot chocolate.
Is that a Michigan thing?
No, it's just a Joe thing.
Oh, my goodness, Joe. What in the world?
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Impex Chevrolet Buick GMC.
When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle,
Look for the difference.
Hey, this is Tom Russell, General Manager at Impex Chevrolet GMC in Reidsville. That would be unbeatable selection and world-class service. Choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. With our big city selection and small town hospitality, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC.
Look for the difference.
On Barnes Street in Reidsville and at ImpexChevroletGMC.com.
We start the fourth quarter, 14-7 ball game. Northeast Guilford leads it. Rockingham County with the football. Sandy Cross General Merchandise in the comments. Let's go Cougars. Sandy Cross General Merchandise serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County and surrounding areas of a beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Second down and short for the Cougars in front of midfield. Just near the 40-yard line, right to left. Looking to throw as Stripminer goes to Walker near side.
No.
It's intercepted. At the 35-yard line, picked off by Northeast Guilford. Number 8, Jackson Hester.
He was trying to get it to number 3, Tyler Walker, and that was just good coverage right there.
Yep, the coverage on the inside of the sideline. The throw went to the inside of the receiver instead of outside to the out-of-bounds barrier.
All right,
interception.
I'm not going to let you live this down. See, you're not a hot chocolate kind of guy?
No.
Oh. I keep that stuff on speed dial.
Cougar marching band getting into it. It's 1st and 10 for Northeast Guilford after the interception. 7-point ball game. Slade gets the football on the carry. He's been the main back the last 2 drives. And a flag is going to fly. A little bit of fighting out there between the Cougars and the Rams.
So who gets the last one on that? It looked like it's going to be on Rockingham. I hate to say it, but I think he was the last one to throw one.
A little tussle at the line of scrimmage after the play. So we'll wait the officials and what the call will be.
They're writing something down. I mean, that's not an ejection. Would it be an ejection, though?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Do officials have wristbands too for play calls?
I mean, he did throw.
Maybe he did throw a punch.
He did throw a punch from what I've seen. Yeah, yep. So our man Tyler Lester right here said he did swing, which that's what I thought I saw. So there might be an ejection right here. We'll see. Personal foul. Ejection. Yep. There it is. Who's getting ejected, though? 20.
It's going to be Rakestraw.
Rakestraw. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, is Doug getting a little? No, he's keeping us cool. Okay. That's it. So, yep, he's gone. So, Gage Rakestraw will be ejected from the game for throwing a punch. Just got to keep it cool a little bit, young man.
Yes, Cougars.
There you go, and that's coaching him up right there. Coach talking to him on the sidelines.
The penalty will move the football up past midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, man.
1st and 10 for Northeast with a 7-point lead, 11:43 to play. Tate lined up at receiver near side, single receiver far side. Got an up back in front of the quarterback, Tucker, and Slade in the backfield. Defense will look to adjust after the penalty.
So Rockingham, no safeties back right here.
5 up front for the Cougars. Ooh, getting back there is the defense to the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier at the line, no gain.
Ooh, that was Michael Moore on the stop.
I'll tell you what, man. They are absolutely physical on defense. You run up the middle, they're going to make you pay for it, and with multiple guys.
Several seniors leaning up front for this Cougars offense and defense. 14 seniors being celebrated here tonight on senior night. Looking to end the season, the regular season at home here with a 5-0 record, but down by 7 points. Fake the handoff to Slade. Going far side is Wilson.
Oh,
it's
no.
past the tackler. Far side, plenty of
Oh,
room.
good job.
Good catch by the defense, making up ground.
And we got another guy down.
And another player injured, and that run goes inside the 20-yard line.
I think he got the wind knocked out of him going for the dive right there.
Injury on the clock.
10:45 to play in this one, 14-7 ball game. It'll be first down from about the 18-yard line after the injury timeout. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. And also brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987, providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness. Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey when greater comfort and rapid response matter most. Make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit ancoracc.org. This is their supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons.
So that's our guy Luke Strittmeyer that just got up right there, walking it off. He's trying to stay in there. He was, yeah, he didn't want to come out.
Don't expect anything different. So the defense will look to hunker down after the big gain.
Lita Hatley in the comments, 43-16. Reidsville is rolling up
First
the road.
and 10 inside the 20-yard line for Northeast. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Throw it that way. Tate goes up for it. Good coverage in the back of the end zone.
Oh, no.
Batted away. Another player hobbled after that play.
He's not coming out either. Nope. Who is that right there, partner? Who? I can't see. Can't see the number.
I can't either. Is that a sign we're getting old?
I think we are.
Oh, boy. Good defensive stop. Incompletion. Second down and 10. Tucker, middle of the field. Throws to the ground. That's incomplete.
Yep.
Intended for Tate at the 5-yard line.
I'm going to tell you what right here.
Third down.
If Northeast Guilford does not get any points out of this, you got to give it to Luke Strittmeyer with the game, with the tackle right there that saved them.
Yep, score.
Third down play. Make some noise.
Big third down for the Cougar defense. 14-7 lead for Northeast. Just inside the 20-yard line of Rockingham County. Left to right here in the fourth. Comes the offense. 3 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Open backfield. Tucker takes a snap. Looks. Near side. Batted away at the goal line by Jake Chandler. Almost intercepted. Middle of the field.
Oh, my goodness. He had his hands on that one.
Fourth down.
All right, so now what do we get into right here? Are they going to try to field goal, or are they going to? My man Tyler Lester over here. Are they going for the field goal, partner?
Trying to extend it to a 2-possession game.
Let's see what happens.
Devon Ramey set to kick the field goal.
Oh,
and
no.
Over and is wide left.
And no good. Rockingham County takes over first and 10.
Rockingham County football 14-7.
Okay.
Here's the drive. This is the drive. They got to put it together here.
So the momentum's turned now. It's shifting back to Rockingham. We got to give it to Luke Strittmatter right there with the game. I think that saved, I wouldn't say the game quite yet, but I mean it saved a scoring drive right there.
This is a game where a 2-possession lead
puts it out of reach.
Yes.
I really think so. You're right. All right, so I got to stand up for this one right here. We got to get in my
bit
stance.
more than 10 minutes to play. Cougars football inside the 20-yard line, starting things off with Thomas at quarterback. Rushes it near the 20-yard line, out of bounds near side. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9.
All right, so I feel like we got to get Jake Chandler involved. We got to get Malachi Bryant involved some way, somehow. Like maybe on a jet sweep, man. I feel like one of those jet sweeps could probably break.
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Bryant in the slot on a screen or something
to that effect.
Just a bit different from the play calling that we've seen today.
Yeah, because you got to mix it up a little bit just to keep them honest.
Thomas takes, hands it off. De La Cruz on the carry, nowhere to go. Might be even a loss. But it'll be back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and about 8.
Man, we got another player down.
Cougars at their own 22 as we take an injury timeout. Looks like Jackson Hester is the injured player for Northeast Guilford. Tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan. It's 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Shule's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scales or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. You know what always lives in the Dexter household?
Oh, what's that?
A bag of Kooler Ice in the freezer.
I mean, does Andrea get any? Or do you?
Oh, I'm the ice guy.
Oh, you are?
You know,
oh, okay.
I allow a little bit, but me and Bailey, we're the ice people.
Okay, all right.
Nobody in their right mind wants to keep filling the ice cube tray.
I mean, well.
Kooler Ice makes it easy, especially when you can get it at that variety and size. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, that's the way to do it. I'm telling you.
It is the way to do it.
Deep freezer, Kooler Ice.
I'm going to tell you what. I need to stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise. I keep seeing those barbecue sandwiches.
Oh, man, Barbecue Friday today. Thomas rolls out far side, incomplete.
I keep seeing them.
3rd down.
You'll post it on the RoCo site, and I keep seeing the barbecue sandwich. I'm like, man, if only I got off work in time to go by and get one. Maybe they might save me one day. You know what? I would really appreciate that. Maybe they might save me one. Just a little bit, just a little taste.
Get you a nice cold.
I'm telling you what, I'm a barbecue man. I really am. Get one of those glass drinks. Ooh.
There you go. Punt team is out for the Cougars.
Oh,
Going
no.
Forward out, it is blocked. Right at the 5-yard line. Ball rolls far side. Picked up by Northeast. It'll be downed before the score. It'll be at the 5-yard line. Make it the 4.
Oh, man.
Going to have to call on that defense one more time.
That was a disaster right there. Okay, so we're starting. They're going to be starting at their own 4-yard line from where the official is spotting it.
The block punt picked up, but the knee went down on trying to pick up the football and run towards the end zone. So from the 4-yard line, far side hash for Northeast Guilford. Slade in the backfield. Behind his quarterback, Tucker. Takes, hands it off, and Slade is in. Just like that, the ball game turns 20-7. 9:19 to play, though. coaches feeling like the season hinges on this game as far as the postseason berth. After the punt block, one play to score for Northeast Guilford. The extra point is good, 21-7, 9:19 to play.
But I mean, so let's talk about it real quick. I mean, so last year in this conference alone, they had 4 teams to make it in, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So they had Northeast, they had
Rockingham.
Dudley, Rockingham, and Eastern Guilford.
Yep.
Could that happen again?
It very well could.
Yeah. But I mean, Rockingham would at least need to win one out of the 2.
Yes. Also, Northeast was one of the very last seeds last year.
Yeah.
So
could that be the case?
It all depends on how things roll out. I'm not ruling out a win, though, here.
No. I mean, I'm not either. But I mean, I'm just trying to.
What I'm saying, though, is I feel some magic.
Oh, hey, I do too now.
I can feel it.
I just wish I could feel this RPI stuff. Sometimes I just can't get it. It's tough.
It's all a guess.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns for Jariel Cobb tonight. Reidsville up 50-16.
Wow.
Thank you, Melita, for the updates. Also, Melita saying in the comments they have flagged Titus in the Reidsville game.
Oh, no.
End over and kick, far side. It's going to be returned by Thomas.
Okay, come on, Thomas.
Works to the hash. Works middle of the field. 20-yard line near the 24. As the offensive line heads to the field for the Cougars. 14-point lead for Northeast Guilford. 9:12 to play.
All right, partner. So, oh, no. Now Thomas is hurt. He's shaking it off.
It's a Rockingham County Cougar first down, brought to you by One Way Cafe at Osborne Baptist Church in Eden. Join us for delicious coffee, fresh made-to-order food, Monday through Friday from 11 to 2. One Way Cafe, helping people love Jesus and everyone else.
Oh, it's a flag. Now what do we got? Whoa.
Injury timeout, also flag on the play.
I'm not sure.
What was? Oh, a little extracurricular activities at the ref. Okay. So Thomas got up. I thought he was going to shake it off, and he might be cramping. Yep, that's what it looks like.
So what's the flag on?
I think one of the players got in the ref's face on Northeast side. I think he had a little bit of jawing.
So Thomas stepped away from the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was going to head back, and then
I think
now down on the field.
Yeah, I think he cramped up on that one. So
21-7 ball game, 9:12 to play. Northeast with the lead.
Yep, be on Northeast. All right, so what's going to have to happen right here? I think Rockingham's going to have to get out of their comfort zone. They're really going to have to start throwing the football. I don't know how, or, maybe some quick hitches, maybe, something simple just to get something going. But they're going to have to throw the football with 9-12 left and down 2 scores. It's got to happen, but it's got to be quick. I wouldn't waste any time. I wouldn't, try to take your time. You're going to have to go a little bit.
I feel like, too, once you pick up that momentum, it's going to carry to the next time if you can get a score here.
And see, what I think you could do is, maybe, like I said, something simple. It doesn't have to be crazy. Like I said, some hitches, maybe a slant or 2, something to that line. But then, once you get the first down, I would go quick with it. Then you could get back to your offense, run it real quick, boom, boom, boom. But everything's going to have to be quick from here on out.
Upchurch in at quarterback for the Cougars as Thomas checks out. Bryant motions in the backfield from the slot near side. Handed off, middle of the field, good run.
Okay, so this is where I go quick right here. If we're going, like you said, we got 9-12 left. I would go quick.
Second down.
Back to it.
De La Cruz with a 6-yard carry. Second down and 4. 8:45 to play. Bryant lines up in the slot. Walker here near side at receiver. 4 receivers set for the Cougars. Single back in the backfield. You won't see a motion man on this play. It's a keeper. Upchurch fakes the handoff. Works to the far side. darn near the
he got
first
it.
down marker.
Yeah, he got it.
Number 15, Upchurch on the keeper.
I think.
Ooh, just.
Oh, he's signaling it. Okay, first down.
Good enough for a first down for the Cougars.
So first down near midfield now for the Cougars. And another injury at the 45-yard line for Rockingham County.
I didn't see the number on that one.
Man, this game has been brutal.
It's been physical. It's been very physical.
For the Cougars, just injury-wise. Good news is it looks like Thomas might be ready to go. I think that's Upchurch, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
And see what you could do too. I mean, Thomas has got the speed. Why don't you use him as one of the pitch guys? I mean, you could put Upchurch at quarterback, use him as a pitch guy.
Injury on the field, 8:26 to play, 21-7 ball game. Rockingham County with the football though.
And
it all depends on these injuries too.
Yeah, that's what I was. You took the words right out of my mouth. I swear you did. It's all going to depend on what Thomas is looking like right now. You know, he's kind of hobbling a little bit. So, and like I said, I don't see who's down. I can't quite see the number. The Grays, they're a little tough to see.
Pretty sure it's Parker Upchurch.
Upchurch? Yes, it is Parker Upchurch. Well, that changes everything.
Oh. This game of football sometimes is unforgiving.
I know. This game could be really good to you, and it can also be really bad.
$8:26 to play in this one. 21-7 lead, Northeast Guilford. Rockingham County, though, with the football. Upchurch helped up. He'll walk off on his own accord.
All right, so let's see who steps in at quarterback now. I think it's going to be Thomas.
Thomas is going to work his way out there. Rust in the ball game as well for the Cougars. 1st and 10 from midfield. 14-point deficit with 8:18 to play. Hand it off, middle of the field. Good run. Gain of about 7. Christian De La Cruz. That's what we saw in that first drive.
That's
and a flag at the end of the play.
And that might actually
I think it's going to be on Northeast.
Yep. It's got to do. It's got to tack on some extra yardage. This is twice now. I think one of their players has kind of went at the official a little bit. And they're
looking at.
Yeah, they're writing something down.
Writing numbers down, yeah.
Yeah, once you write that down, it could be a possible ejection.
If it was the second time for that single player that did it earlier.
Yep.
It might be an ejection for Northeast Guilford.
We'll see. Let's see what happens. After the play, Taunton defense. So no ejection.
No ejection, just written down the number.
Yep. So
in case there is a second time.
Probably one more time, that'll be it. All right, so that's big time for Rockingham right here. I still say, partner, once you get that big, run up the middle right there, I would go fast with it because then you get that defense off track a little bit with trying to set up.
Inside the 35-yard line, right to left for the Cougars. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. One man in the backfield is Bryant. Fake the handoff to him. It's a keeper for Thomas to the 30-yard line. A gain of about 2 to 3.
James Thomas, the ball carrier. Gain of 2. Second down.
7:45 to play, down 2 scores.
I really thought that was some music turning on, but that sounds good from the band.
Second down and 8 at the 30-yard line, right to left in Northeast Guilford territory. Thomas hands it off. De La Cruz to the 25-yard line. It'll set up a 3rd down and 3.
Okay, positive yards. See, that's quick right there. If you go quick, it's keeping the defense, it's catching them off guard a little bit.
Taryn Wester checks in at receiver far side for the Cougars. 2 receivers set. Heavy in the backfield, and a flag. It's going to be false start or offsides.
I'm not sure if that cornerback right here wasn't offsides. And they calling a false start. Okay.
False start on the Cougars.
Replay 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 to a 3rd down and 8. Place the ball back to the 30-yard line of Northeast Guilford, right to left. 21-7 lead, Northeast Guilford.
So watch number 21 right here on the near side right here. Look how close he plays up. Look at him. Look. That's press coverage right there.
Right on the line. 3 receivers set for the Cougars. Up the middle on 3rd down, a gain of 3. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe a gain of 2. 4th down and long. 4th and 5. Cougars need this here.
This might be, I hate to say this might be ball game. If they don't get this right here, this might be about it.
Rustin Walker, far side. Near side for Wester. That's your receiver look. Single man in the backfield. They put Bryant in the slot here near side. It's actually a 4 receiver set. Rolling out far side is Thomas. Slashes, dices, ball is on the ground. Oh no, he held on there. That was his helmet. Face mask and a 1st down.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, and another flag.
And a flag after the play.
Oh, my goodness, that's going to be on Rockingham. Oh, no. All right, let's see.
That's going to bring James Gross in at quarterback.
Multiple flags on the play.
Let's see how
the helmet came off of Thomas. Several flags. They might just negate and set up this 4th and short.
We'll see. I'm not 100% sure if it's.
Well, there's a huddle of officials.
Yep.
Where the play ended.
All right, so he's writing something down. So that.
Write this down. Take a little note.
Oh, there you go.
To remind you, in case you didn't know.
I'm not going to tell you I love you. I might want you to go.
Don't say the word quota, David.
I did.
Keep it in your pocket. Keep it in your pocket.
I'm keeping it in my back pocket,
okay.
Just in case I have to throw the flag.
Coach Robertson looking for an explanation on the play call. Now he'll work his way here to the near sideline. 21-7 ball game. Rockingham County down with the football.
Oh, no. With the way I've been looking at Robertson, all right, so let's see what happens. Personal foul, face mask on the defense after the play. Taunting, offense. Okay. So now how do they set this bad boy up?
So an offset will be 4th down.
Okay. And what? A 1?
I think it's going to be 4th.
Oh. Where are we going?
It's not negating penalties.
What are they doing? All right. I'll let you call this one.
So we have a personal foul face mask
well,
against Northeast.
I guess they just wanted to show the yardage. No, it's smart because they walked back for the face mask penalty to the 10-yard line.
Okay, so it'll be 1st down. So he's yep, okay.
But still 1st down for the Cougars.
So 1st down for the Cougars.
So then negating the penalty, and it'll be automatic 1st down. Okay. All right.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. Down 14, 5:55 to play. It's Gross in at quarterback. Thomas losing his helmet on the last play. Handed off. De La Cruz. All that's there is white and silver of the Northeast Guilford defense. A loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. So Gross will check out. Thomas will come back in at quarterback.
I mean, partner, do you agree with me on this one right here? I feel like you got to have some up-tempo, some upbeat about yourself. They got to go. It's 5:20.
2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side. Bryant motions in the backfield from the slot. Handed off again up the middle. And a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Man.
I feel like you got to see something different here.
You just, hey, I'm going with this guy right here. You got to take a shot.
Thomas at quarterback. Wester at receiver near side. Bryant in the slot near side. 4 receivers set. Handed off up the middle. It is 4 down territory. Good run on that play.
All right, you got 4 minutes and 30 seconds with the time still going.
Run up the middle.
So 4th down and 2. Ball placed just in front of the 15-yard line.
Watch out for that counter.
You think that guy's got the screw?
Single man in the backfield. Another 4 receiver set. It's a fake handoff.
Oh, he's got
Thomas
it.
keeps it.
He's got
pushes
it.
the pile. Middle of the field. Where's the mark? We wait.
No.
It is a turnover on downs.
Just short. Northeast Guilford takes over.
Oh, man.
Barry in the comments. We miss you, Barry. We got a good game here. 21-7. Northeast Guilford gets the football back.
What's up, Barry? How you doing tonight?
3:55 to play.
Got Rob in the comments. The band is killing it. Yep, they're doing a great job tonight.
My man Rob from across the pond, or several ponds. Thanks for listening in. So here comes the Northeast offense. Slade in the backfield behind the quarterback Tucker.
All right, so they got to get a big stop right here and start calling some timeouts.
It's going to go to Slade all day. In the backfield, the Cougar defense climbing on the back of Slade.
Wow.
It's the tackler.
Immediately in the backfield.
All right, so
Loss of 2, 2nd down.
Loss of 2 on the standing tackle.
all right, so the clock's still rolling. You got 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
John Perez with the stop. 2nd down and 13.
Man, this is...
That play clock ain't going to go anywhere. It's not going to stay. It's going to keep winding
I
down.
mean, you've got... All right, I give them to him right here. You get the stop. All right, so 2nd down right here. If you get another stop, you've got to start calling some timeouts. You're down 2 scores. You got to keep as much time as you can on the clock.
Clock winds inside of 1 second. The
broken
play is
play.
called.
All right,
Broken
timeout.
play. Perez gets the stop again to the quarterback Tucker.
John Perez makes the quarterback in the backfield.
Went to hand it off, just had to hold on to it.
All right,
It'll
here we
be a
go.
loss of yardage.
Loss of 6.
2:52 remaining.
Timeout,
Loss of
Rockingham
6.
County.
Rockingham County calls a timeout. Down 2 scores, 21-7. 2:52 remaining.
I mean, there's still a chance. It's not over yet. There's still a chance. Anything could happen. Right there, that was a 2nd down busted play right there.
What we need right here,
Okay. I'm listening.
what we need right here
I'm listening.
is what just happened on the other side of the field to get their 2nd score. That block punt, we need some type of play deep inside of their own zone. A break to go our way, an interception, a fumble, something.
If we can get that, we are definitely still in this ball. I mean, it's not even close to being over. I mean, it's still not over. But we've got to get some points. We've got to score. We've got to get something.
So the ball is at the 5-yard line, 3rd down and a country mile.
You got a late sub.
Tucker's feet line up on the goal line. Slade alongside him. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Rockingham County defense matches the receivers. Throw it on the far near side screen. Stiff arm.
Okay.
Not enough for a first down.
All right, but
In bounds,
I will
though.
call timeout.
The clock stops with a timeout. Ball gets up to the 15-yard line.
All right. So like you said, what we need right here, we need a block punt, scoop and score, get us back in this ball game. But if not, that's going to leave us with what? One timeout left.
Yep.
And maybe we can get a shank punt, maybe a scoop and score, something. We need something to go our way.
Before we head out of here, I want to take a quick moment to congratulate the Rockingham County volleyball squad on a great season. Ended the regular season 18 straight wins. Wow. Falling in the playoffs in the first round. But what a great season for the Rockingham County volleyball squad. McMichael's volleyball squad in the third round of the playoffs tomorrow, 3 p.m. at McMichael High School.
You know what we forgot to do?
What's that?
We also got to give a shout out to Coach Doug Robertson. Today's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Coach.
Happy birthday.
Fourth down.
All right. So let's see what happens. They're going to send a house right here. I mean, they're ready. No.
Hunter inside the end zone. Just a footstep inside the goal line. Here comes
go.
the snap.
There it is.
It's low. The block almost got there. Did the Cougars? It's up in the air at the 40-yard line. Rolls all the way to the 50, to the 46.
Oh, my goodness. He was there.
Right there.
What happened? Just through his hands.
Punt down at the
Good attempt.
47-yard line.
So now we need a big offensive play with 2:31.
Okay. I mean, you've got no choice now. You've got to throw the football. It's got to be quick passes. Got to be, if it's me, I'm throwing towards, throw some out routes, try to get it out of bounds, save that one last time out. What we got?
Northeast will call a timeout.
Northeast Guilford.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Shules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scales or Two Rivers Plaza at 307 West Meadow Road in Eden. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Kooler Ice. Fresh and ready when you are. .231 remaining in this one. Rockingham County darn near got the block punt near the goal line. But the ball placed at the 46-yard line, just in front of midfield, right to left. Rockingham County down 2 scores. 2 minutes and some change to go. We got a new quarterback in. Looking to throw. No, that's Thomas. Deep. Throw. Good. Spinning football intended for Walker near sideline, incomplete.
I mean, that's not a bad play right there. I mean, you gotta try to take some shots. Like you said, you ain't got but 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 26 seconds left.
These are the moments too that you just wish you had Brady Ross to open up the field.
You couldn't be more right.
2 receivers far side, single receiver near side, and that's going to be offsides.
No, that's going to be false
start.
Yeah.
False start.
Yeah, he jumped right there on the
it's going to be a false start on the receiver.
near side of us right here.
Push it back 5 yards, second down and 15 from just in front of the 40-yard line. In front of midfield, right to left for the Cougars. Down 14, 2:24 to play. Thomas takes the snap, looks far side. He's got Wester. It's intercepted.
No.
Second interception for Hester.
He's got room.
He works to the 40, 50, a flag on the
more
bound.
flags. What in the world? Blindside block, maybe?
It might have been.
looks like maybe 22 from Northeast might be the guy guilty of that.
Wait the call.
Block in the back against the Rams. 10-yard penalty.
Block in the back, okay.
Block in the back will push it after the interception back to the 34-yard line. Of Northeast Guilford, they move left to right with the lead. 21-7, 2:09 to play. The take, handed off to Slade in the backfield. Looks like Wester got there, but a flag in the backfield as well.
Quarterback brought down for a loss, but there's a flag on the play.
1:59 remaining. I want to take this moment as well to congratulate some of our local collegiate players for getting some action. Rockingham County's Bryce Baker got to see some time against Stetson in the 70-48 win last week. Luke Smith played against Lenore Ryan last week as well, the former quarterback for Rockingham County. Unfortunately, hearing that he did suffer an injury in that one, so our thoughts with Luke Smith. And Brady Elrod got a tackle against Newberry for Catawba College last week as well.
Brady Elrod. His dad texted me a couple of weeks ago. He's new baseball coach at Reidsville.
He's ready to go, too.
He's ready to go.
He's ready. You can tell.
He's fired up, man.
He wants baseball to start right now.
Yeah, absolutely he does. He's wanting us to get in on the action a little bit.
Personal foul on the Cougars will move the ball past the 45-yard line to midfield.
A minute and 55 left.
21-7 ball game. Northeast with the ball. Man in motion to the far side of the offensive line. Now works his way back to the near side on the handoff to Slade. Slade cuts, middle of the field, brought down by the Cougars. After a gain of 1. Credit to the Cougars defense. Slade early was gashing him, and they've held him here in the second half. Second down and 8.
I'm anxious to see what this RPI rankings are going to look like after tonight. I really am.
Northeast ranked 37 before this game. Rockingham at 23, the top 32 in the 3A West playoffs. Of course, with some adjustments by the NCHSAA as needed. So the clock rolls inside a minute now. High snap, reeled in, line of scrimmage tackle by the Cougars. A loss of about 3. And third down and long. The clock stops at 45 seconds. Rockingham with the timeout. So coming up next week, we'll bring you the final week of the regular season on RoCo Radio. We'll have Reidsville and Moorhead, yours truly, David Woods, down in Eden for the final game of the season. Rivalry football to end the year.
The grand finale. I asked for that one.
Jay Ramey, Jonathan Hatley will cover your Cougars as they take on Atkins. So we'll have you covered here on RoCo Radio. Of course, if you'd like to sponsor our postseason coverage, we're going to bring you as much postseason football as we can. Feel free to reach out, radiorockingham@gmail.com.
I'll tell you what, can you believe how fast this season went?
I know. It's crazy.
You know what? It's not even over yet for me. It's not even over. You know, I've dealt with you through the summertime. I've dealt with you through the fall. Now I get to deal with you during the wintertime when we get basketball rolling.
Yes,
How's
sir.
that going to be?
That's going to be fun.
That's going to be real fun.
you're interested in sponsoring basketball coverage, let us know as well.
I don't think my wife's going to keep putting up with this crap. I don't know how much longer
She puts up with you eating bacon and ranch peanuts. So.
Well, she does.
I mean, there's a lot of wiggle room there.
No, I'm telling you what, man. She's awesome.
We're both lucky, aren't we?
Hey, they both love what we do. You know, they let us do what we love to do. We're not doing anything. We're not getting into too much trouble.
Unless you're driving on the way home.
Or unless you're a referee. We're not getting into too much trouble, are we? We have our fun. We have our fun.
We do. But our main goal is to spotlight these athletes and coaches, and we love doing that.
We love it. We love seeing, so many great athletes. We travel. It is so much fun, man. It really is.
I was talking about it with you earlier today, but I feel like in every sport, this area is severely underrepresented. It doesn't get the respect that it deserves.
I will absolutely agree. Truthfully.
Tate in motion on 3rd down and 11 with 44 seconds to play. Roll it out far side for Tucker. He'll find Tate complete on the far side to the 30-yard line.
Pass is complete.
Still trying to find the updated score on Moorhead and North Forsyth. I still haven't found that yet. Let's see if we can pull it up on Max Preps right here. It's still showing 75. There's no, come on now. Still showing 75 to nothing. North Forsyth over Moorhead. That's not true, but
clock rolls, 20 seconds remaining. And a play will be ran by Tucker. He looks to throw. Intended for Tate and incomplete.
All right, so
I'm
like I said,
maybe I'm wrong here.
Okay.
But there's 22 seconds on the clock. You're leading by 2 scores.
Okay.
Why are you throwing the football?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I wanted. There's some things I've seen today, sportsmanship-wise, that just I don't understand. Okay,
there
now
they go.
We'll see.
Now they're taking. There they go.
Here's the kneel.
All right, so we're going to have to discuss it. So what happens from here? We'll have to see what the RPIs rankings are going to look like.
Final score.
Rockingham's definitely got to get a win next week against Atkins, right?
Yes.
Could we see 4 teams in?
It's very likely.
It's very likely.
It's just you don't know how things are going to roll at the end of the year. Let's take a look at a little bit closer at Atkins. 1-7 on the year, so it doesn't help. The win doesn't help your RPI that much. They'll move to 2-7 after today, with their leading 55-0 over High Point Central. So the tough part about that is it all depends on tonight, on where Rockingham County falls from 23 to if they fall below 32, which I don't think will happen.
I could be way wrong. They're sitting at, they were sitting at what, 23, right? I could see them falling, what, 4 spots?
Yeah,
maybe
4 or 5, yeah.
At the most. Yeah. But then again, you know what? What do I know? I could be wrong. But at the minimum, I could see 4 or 5 spots.
At the end of the day, though, no matter what happens, you look at the back-to-back seasons for Rockingham County and what they've been able to do. It's got to be celebrated.
It has. It's got to be, really.
7 wins last year. They'll hope to make it 6 wins next week against Atkins for this season. Final score 21-7. Northeast Guilford wins it. They move to 5-4 on the year and 4-2 in the Mid-State 3A. So both teams will end at 4-2 in the Mid-State 3A if both win next week. But the obviously tiebreaker will go to Northeast Guilford.
Yep.
Next week for Northeast Guilford, to say they have a tough matchup, but I can't remember.
Was it Smith? It was Smith.
It was Smith.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
Smith.
right.
Yep.
So we'll see and go from there. Final score 21-7. Any final thoughts, David?
Man, left some points on the board tonight. Rockingham did. I mean, you know, they had several good drives where they drove in and just couldn't quite get over the hump. But man, defensively, I mean, they all year long. I mean, besides, you know, Dudley and Eastern Guilford, Reidsville, they've been pretty stout. And, you know, if they can get into the playoffs, I mean, I feel like how the seasons pan out, I'm not sure. Maybe they can squeak out a win in the playoffs if they can get in. We don't know what the RPI is going to look like. We'll see after tonight. When is that supposed to update? That tomorrow? I mean, how does it?
Yeah, I'll update tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? Okay, so what time are you thinking?
10.
Maybe get up, fix my bacon and eggs.
Get up, make some turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon. Man.
Don't get bacon and ranch flavored, whatever you're doing.
First you don't drink hot chocolate, then you don't eat real bacon. What's wrong with this man?
I've had turkey bacon twice in my life.
This is my place.
Trust me, there are some lines you don't cross.
Yeah.
Real bacon versus turkey bacon, that's
man,
one of them.
I was getting very doubtful about you. I really was.
I mean, if I'm eating turkey bacon, I probably have an avocado next to it, and that ain't happening.
I do eat avocado. I do eat avocado. Put some salt on that bad boy. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
Final score 21-7 from Cougar Pride Stadium. We'll be back next week. We'll bring you Reidsville and Moorhead to end the regular season from Panther Stadium down there in Eden. We'll have that for you. Jay Ramey and Jonathan Hatley will be at the Atkins and Rockingham County game. We'll have that one covered for you as well here on RoCo Radio, RoCoRadio.com. A reminder, you can listen in to Crossroads of Americana tomorrow night from 7 to 10. The best in classic country influenced rock and roll and pop as well. Make sure you tune in to John Raybold 7 to 10, RoCoRadio.com for the best in classic country, and your home for all the hits is RoCo Radio 24/7 at RoCoRadio.com. Glad to have you along this Friday. We'll join you next Friday on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week.
Thanks for listening to the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. You can find the audio archive of this game by searching for RoCo Radio on Spotify. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Radio Rockingham, where you can listen to the live stream of the game and its replay. You can also find us on YouTube by searching for RoCo Radio, and we're your home for all the hits in local sports. Find us 24/7 at RoCoRadio.com, where we have all the great hits. Whether you like pop, rock, country, we've got you all covered at RoCoRadio.com. Our Friday night coverage of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County, celebrating our 36th anniversary. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise for local pure brand gasoline with the cheapest price in Rockingham County for 93 non-ethanol. Sandy Cross General Merchandise is also your niece's sausage headquarters with great value for Rockingham County. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is county-wide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart, or our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home in Reidsville, 1635 Freeway Drive. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Circle Drive-In in Eden, serving the best hot dogs in Rockingham County for over 50 years. Located at 111 Boone Road, Circle Drive-In is your home for a fast and friendly meal, fast and friendly service, and an all-American cuisine. Stop by our old-style drive-in for a delicious cheeseburger, crinkle-cut fries, and top your meal off with a milkshake or banana split. Or choose from our many menu items such as buffalo wings, chicken tenders, steak and cheese, the chuck wagon, and so much more at Circle Drive-In since the 1970s. For good food, stop by Circle Drive-In, 111 Boone Road, near the roundabout. Tonight's game is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care, formerly known as Hospice of Rockingham County. Their name changed late last year, but they're the same community-based, mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider the community has known since 1987. Providing specialized care for those coping with serious illness, Ancora's mission is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. When greater comfort and rapid response matter most, make sure it's Ancora Compassionate Care. They'll always be there because they've always been here. To learn more about how Ancora can support you, visit AncoraCC.org. Just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support our local football teams on their journey towards successful seasons. The RoCo Radio Game of the Week is made possible thanks to support from our friends at Rockingham Update, the community source for local programming, government meeting coverage, community events, promotion and broadcast, sports, local nonprofit news, and so much more. Providing digital community news on all platforms since 2007, RockinghamUpdate.com aims to serve Rockingham County with the dependable information and coverage it deserves. For local programming, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv, your #1 IPTV station in Rockingham County. For a full list of programming and to watch live, visit RockinghamUpdate.tv. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Impex Chevrolet GMC at 2009 Barnes Street in Reidsville. When you're on the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, look for the difference at Impex Chevrolet GMC, where we have an unbeatable selection and world-class service. Choose from over 1,500 vehicles of every model, shape, and price range. And with our big city selection and small-town hospitality, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Shop at one of North Carolina's biggest and best dealers, Impex Chevrolet GMC at 2009 Barnes Street or at ImpexChevroletGMC.com. On behalf of my broadcast partner, David Woods, I'm Joe Dexter, thanking you for listening in to the RoCo Radio Game of the Week, Week 10. Week 11, the final week of the regular season, approaches on Friday, and we've got you covered. Jay Ramey, Jonathan Hatley are in Winston-Salem, Atkins High School, to cover your Rockingham County Cougars as they take on Atkins to end the season. And for the Reidsville Rams and Moorhead Panthers, it's a conference clash and rivalry football to end the year. Yours truly and David Woods on the call with your pregame shows coming up Friday night as well. And we're not done there. The regular season ends, but we'll still bring you football action and postseason coverage. If you know a business or are a business that would like to support our postseason coverage, feel free to reach out to us, RadioRockingham@gmail.com, RadioRockingham@gmail.com. And thanks to our sponsors for making this possible this great regular season. We'll see you next Friday on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week, one last time in the regular season. Take care, everybody.